Wow, if I were a betting man, I would have said, no freaking way, like Peter from the Family Guy. No freaking way. But, well, I am a betting man. Occasionally, I'd love to play craps. I wish the Seminole Hard Rock would get the whole craps thing going already. That's all tied to the sports betting, and I think it's getting closer. Come on, let's go. Come on, I'm ready to play some craps every once in a while at the Hard Rock. Come on. But if I haven't played craps since I brought Chloe to a soccer camp at Marquette University up in Wisconsin, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And remember that story? Remember that story? She was at the Marquette University soccer bubble for a special soccer, like an ID kind of deal, where the university puts on a soccer and they kind of take a look at players. And Marquette was a possibility for Chloe to play soccer. She had about 8 or 9 Division I schools after her to play, including West Point. She almost could have gone to West Point, actually.
Wasn't Oral Roberts also in the running?
No, Oral Roberts. Anyway, across the street from the Marquette University soccer bubble up in Wisconsin was this Indian casino and hotel. I forgot the name of the tribe, but it was a full-blown, Indian casino.
Oh, yeah.
And I realized that. I'm like, ooh, I went online. I went on my phone. I'm like, let's see what they have craps. So during her soccer thing, she was there all day. I go across the street. I put $300 on the table. I walked out with $3,000.
I was about to say.
Nice.
So
Good day.
It was pretty good. So anyway, I'm a betting guy occasionally, but if I were a betting guy, I would have bet there'd be, what am I about to say?
No Froggy.
Yeah, I would have, exactly. I would have bet that there'd be no freaking way that Froggy would be here this morning because he was at a concert last night.
Yes, I was.
What concert was that? All the small things. So where was the concert? Where was the show, Froggy?
Emily.
It was. It's like the only song I know from them.
Oh, there's so many other ones that are so good.
Blink 182 last night in Emily Arena. Froggy was there, and Froggy was telling us, it's going to be a late night. I thought you were absolutely setting us up for you were not going to be here. I would have thought that the odds were incredibly strong that you were going to call in sick and not be here. So I'm very impressed that you're actually here. In fact, you get a
hallelujah. A hallelujah. Wow.
Yeah, you get a hallelujah.
I'll take it. I mean, not very religious, but I'll take it.
No, I'm shocked that you're actually here today.
Well, thank you for having so much pride and respect in
Faith.
Faith.
Is what
I don't know if pride and respect is anything to do with it.
You don't have to use those things.
Faith in you.
No, I got plenty of pride and respect.
Nah.
I just, sometimes,
just not in you.
Yeah, I figured you were setting us up.
Well, I'm able to go to a concert and get to work the next day and enjoy myself.
What time did you get home?
About 12:30.
Oh, my.
Wow. Yeah, I would not be here. So, MJ, what did you see his footage on IG from the concert?
No, he doesn't follow me.
No, you pop up in my feed. I follow you.
You've never looked at any of my stuff.
I saw some people on stage and it looked like
that was Blink.
All right, so it looked like you were actually fairly close to the front.
Oh, I was in the front of the pit the entire time, getting BO from other people all over me.
God.
I love it.
That's what I noticed is there were a ton of dudes in your footage. That's all I saw was
I was right by the pit. I like to be in the action.
A crowd of
Was your
guys.
wife with you?
No, she didn't want to go.
Who'd you go with? Like Big Lou?
One of my buddies.
Did you go with Big Lou?
I went with Big John, my other buddy.
Why not Big Lou?
Big Lou is one of those guys that can't go to a concert when he has to work the next day. He's like, I gotta go early. I don't want to go. So I went with my other buddy.
I want to hear that you went with Big Lou. Why?
Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, Lou's on meds, all right, boy. I tell you what.
So Froggy's here. And then...
well, you told me to come in because there's a surprise today. And I don't know.
Yeah. There is a surprise.
Better be good.
There is a surprise mystery guest that is going to make an appearance on the show this morning. It'll happen just after 8 o'clock this morning. And I think someone asked, is it going to be live or is it going to be on the phone? Well, you'll have to wait and see.
Can we get a hint?
No. A surprise mystery guest is happening this morning on the MJ Morning Show at about 8:02, 8:03, 8:04, somewhere in that vicinity. I will have the revelation. Mystery guest coming up. You don't want to move. And then, did you guys hit the traffic on the bridge, the hump?
Yeah, it was thick today.
It was very thick.
Hold it. Were there 3 cars off on the side of the
Yes.
shoulder
Yeah.
with that Pinellas,
police,
with the
yes.
Pinellas County deputy sheriff driving the big Suburban, who obviously lives in Hillsborough and drives over to Pinellas to go to work, and she gets off at the Ulmerton exit. So I'm thinking she's always headed to the Pinellas County Operations Center, right across from Sardo's Pizza, baby. I wonder how many of those deputy sheriffs over there at the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office building on Ulmerton in Largo. I wonder how many actually just walk right across the street to Sardo's Pizza.
I'm sure it's a commonplace.
Well-
So I saw the 3 cars off to the side
Yep.
with the Pinellas County officer
Yep.
illuminating the whole road.
Yep.
And I saw the fire trucks
Yeah.
from Pinellas coming to Hillsborough making the U-turn.
So they've got to get. I don't think they can take that U-turn thing.
No, they have to go
They have to go to Kennedy and then make the U-turn right where the old Fox Jazz Club used to be,
Yeah.
and then get back on. So my question is, it didn't look that bad. There were like 3 cars off on the side of the road, and it's like, what did these schmucks do? Or probably one schmuck. You can't drive 5:30, 5:40 in the morning. You can't drive on a fairly uncrowded interstate. What is wrong with you?
What accidents happen?
Well, I'm sorry.
That's why they're called accidents.
I realize. Thank you, Froggy. But what a schmuck on wheels. I mean, quite literally. What happened? Can't you just drive? Point your car straight ahead. I mean, it's not. You're on an interstate. 60, 65 miles an hour. You've got how many lanes do we have now with the construction? Is it 4?
Yeah,
Is it 4?
four lanes?
Can't you just drive? Point your car straight. So I don't know. So I hit a little bit of the backup, but it wasn't bad. I was around it pretty quickly, and I was like dreading it. I'm like, oh my God, am I going to have to open up the show on my cell phone again? Am I have to phone in from the car? Luckily, it wasn't that bad. I don't know if it's still there, but as the morning goes on, if it's still on the side, even though everything is off to the right, it still just jacks things up. So just getting rolling, folks. We've got money today. We had a $1,000 winner yesterday, another $1,000 on the way today. Listen, very simply, between about 9 and 9:20, I give you the MJ Cash Stash Song of the Day. So just after 9 o'clock, I'm going to tell you what song to listen for. Then you listen to Q105 all day long, and it could happen fairly quickly. It could be at noon, 2, 3, 5, anytime. I'll give you the song to listen for. Just after 9 o'clock this morning, the only time this is revealed. And then you listen when you hear the song played during the workday before 6 p.m., be the 7th caller, win $1,000 here on Q105, and this is local only. This is not a national contest. This is only here in Tampa Bay and only on Q105. It's the MJ Cash Stash. All right, we're just getting rolling, folks. 6:08, it's the MJ Morning Show. We're back in a minute. Here's Pat with traffic.
Little crash on the Howard Franklin Bridge off to the right-hand side in the area of the
MJ and the crew here, 6:20, Tuesday morning. Cash is on the way. You know, when I hear the Katrina and the waves and the Walking on Sunshine thing, you know, you can't help that for quite a time, man, that seemed to be used in like every movie trailer. You know, all the movie commercials, they, you know, find some kind of a song that people, you know, knew. And for a while, it just seemed like every other movie that they were advertising on television or on a radio commercial, that they were using that Walking on Sunshine music. I don't know why, you know, I want to play it again here. Let me start the music again here, because I don't know why they don't, you know, bring it back for this summer, because I think there's a perfect movie that's coming out, something like, it's the feel-good movie of the summer. It's the quest to make the atomic bomb before the Germans do. Oppenheimer. Watch the bomb blow up in the desert. What do you think?
Oh my God.
Sounds great.
It's awful. I thought you were going to talk about like the Barbie movie or something.
No, it's
A real movie.
It's the Oppenheimer.
You know, like America's favorite doll comes to life. It's Barbie. No, it's the bomb.
Ugh. It goes in the trailers of these movies. It's been in so many movie trailers, and it's also in the fun and games section in movies and rom-coms. You know, the fun and games section.
Oh yeah, the fun and games section.
You know, like when the protagonist and when the two characters are falling in love.
Right.
What do you even know about movies, MJ? You watch movies all the time. You had to learn last week what a meet cute is. You don't know what the fun and games section is of a rom-com. You don't know anything about movies.
First of all, I avoid rom-coms. You know,
What? Rom-coms are great.
like they're spitting Ebola into everyone's face in the movie theater. Yeah, I'm not a real rom-com, person. But I'll tell you what. Let me tell you right now. Guess what movie's getting me into the theater in just a couple of weeks?
Barbie.
Hello, Barbie.
Yeah, right?
Are they using that song in the movie? Are they using Barbie Girl in the movie? No. Hold on, Andrew. What? No? Hello, Andrew.
No, they're not. That was a big story.
Andrew, open your mouth.
Yes, I have heard that they are not using it.
Hold on, are you getting the 20-second delay in the studio over there? What took so long for you to speak?
I was eating something.
Oh.
You can eat on the mic.
Yes.
It's okay.
All right, say that again, please. I was distracted.
I had heard that they're not using that song.
Hello, Barbie. I'm a Barbie girl
Yeah, right?
in a Barbie world.
Hiya, Ken.
Yeah, how does Aqua
Hiya,
miss
kid.
that opportunity?
How the hell are they not using Can I tell you, I have zero desire to see that Barbie movie. It's almost like someone spraying mosquito repellent in my face. There's no I just have no desire, no reason to go see the Barbie movie. I'm probably not the demographic for that thing, but it just does not appeal to me at all. Now, the race to build the nuclear bomb, the Oppenheimer movie, and a Christopher Nolan flick. He did the Batman trilogy.
Yeah.
We watched Tenet over the weekend, and man, that's a confusing mess. But listen, for the most part, did you ever see Tenet?
Mm-mm.
Never. For the most part, I like Christopher Nolan a lot. So we are going to see. Listen to this. Michelle is reading the Oppenheimer book right now. So the book came out in 2005, and that's what the movie's based on. The book's like 700 pages. And Michelle she's calculated how many pages a day she's got to read in order to get the book finished before the movie. I was like, we kind of know how the movie works. We kind of developed the atomic bomb first. And, we got out in New Mexico. We've got, I'm sure, some Oak Ridge. I'm sure there's some University of Chicago underneath the stands. You realize they were working on the atomic bomb project underneath the actual bleachers at the field house at the University of Chicago? Do anyone know that story?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So here's the deal. We are going to see Oppenheimer. Check this. So we're going to see Oppenheimer in the best available screen in the Tampa Bay area, and that's the 70 millimeter at AMC Veterans. So we're going to see, we already have our tickets booked, and you're going to love this. We're going on Sunday night at like 9 p.m. That's where we could get tickets, because it's already like totally pre-booked, because you want to see. We don't have an IMAX in the Tampa Bay area anymore. What you want is IMAX 70 millimeter is the best. So check this out. The weekend of the opening, we're going Sunday night at like 9. So I'm not going to get home till like close to 1 a.m. on that Sunday. The weekend, Andrew, what weekend? The 22nd or whatever the weekend it opens up. So we're going to see Oppenheimer late Sunday night. I'm going to come in, do the show that Monday. And then the next week, we're actually going up to Manhattan. We're flying up to New York to see Chloe and just do a couple of days on the weekend. Michelle has us booked again. She bought tickets to see Oppenheimer again in the IMAX 70 millimeter, which is the best possible way to see Oppenheimer. So we're going to see it twice, one in regular 70 millimeter, and then we're going to do the IMAX 70 millimeter.
6 hours of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
IMAX is really the optimum way to see Oppenheimer.
Well, that's what Christopher Nolan says, because it was shot in IMAX. It was shot with the special IMAX cameras. So when does the damn movie open up?
I'm looking up IMAX theaters in the Bay Area. According to the Google, there's one in St. Petersburg. I've never been to the AMC Sundial, which is kind of the location near downtown St. Petersburg, but there might be.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's an IMAX 70 millimeter is the question. Because Michelle went on a special website that showed all of the. So it opens up July 21st, and then Michelle did some kind of a search for IMAX and for the IMAX website, and I guess for what print we wanted to see, it wasn't listed in the Tampa Bay area.
Okay.
So we gotta ask Michelle later on what the story is. Yes, Andrew.
Yeah, with the commercials and promos, movie promos, trailers you get before the movie, how late will it be before the movie actually begins?
Well, typically, listen, I don't go to the movies much in the theater. I watch a ton of movies. We just watch them in my home theater.
Right.
We watch them at home. And, typically, if I want to see a movie, I can wait a couple of months for it to come out. But Oppenheimer is one of these movies where we're going to go to the theater. Like I said, that movie is getting me into the movie theater for the first time in a long time.
Well, it probably won't start until 12:20, 12:30?
Hey, MJ, first time, long time. Go ahead.
No, the movie starts at 9:30, so if that's call time for the movie, then the actual film won't start rolling till like 9:50.
Yeah, so
And it's a full 3-hour film.
Oh, yeah. It's a long movie, absolutely.
How can you sit still for that long?
I can sit still for that long. What do you think?
Are
I
you
got
gonna
ants in my
stand-
pants?
Yeah, you're going to stand in the theater like you stand in here for 4 hours?
No, listen, I love standing. I'm the only one that stands.
So-
Everyone else sits down like, schleps in here.
I recommend you wear Depends to the movie. Because it's a long movie. You don't want to run out for a bathroom break.
No, you'll miss the context. I mean, you'll
What was that
lost.
story? Those Taylor Swift wacko fans
Yes.
were, and a lot of guys were wearing like Depend undergarments, adult diapers, so they could pee in their pants and not miss any minute of the Taylor Swift Eras tour. Oh my God!
It's actually brilliant.
Yeah.
So where was I? I think I was about to say something else.
We're talking about you wearing underwear to the movie or wearing diapers to the movie theater.
No, I'm talking about 8 minutes ago, dude.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got really off
I
track.
don't know. Look when you wear diapers.
Got a little off track, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Fester, what are you wearing on your feet right now?
What I always wear, my favorite shoes.
Are you wearing your Crocs?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at your Fred Flintstone feet over there.
I got a new pair of Crocs I'll be debuting next week.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Ooh.
So I saw this item last night, and I thought of you. The headline is Crocs sues rival Joy Bees. Have you heard of Joy Bees?
No.
Over stolen trade secrets by former manager and intellectual property theft claims. Yeah, so Crocs, there's a rival called Joy Bees, Joybees, Joy Bees, and it's a Crocs competitor, and they filed a lawsuit. I guess footwear makers Crocs and rival Joy Bees have filed competing claims against each other here in the U.S. in court as they are clashing over corporate trade secrets, intellectual property, competition. in the foam clog market.
I'll tell you, I'm looking at pictures of
Foam clog. In Fester's case, it's the foam clod market.
The
of which I'm a big supporter of.
clogs are taking over, the foam ones.
I tell you right now, MJ, they look identical in shape to the Crocs.
Let me tell you right now, just how I have zero desire to see the Barbie movie, I have even less of a desire to put a Croc on my foot. I've never had a Croc on my foot. Never. Never even tried one. Nothing. Never.
Oh, you need a pair.
No, I don't.
You get little radio
I don't. I've got,
radios to put on them.
I don't have any desire to put a Croc on my foot. Anyway, I thought you'd love the fact that there's a competitor called Joy Bees. Hold on, what kind of Croc fan are you if you ever heard of Joy Bees? They actually look more innovative.
You know what?
They actually look more put together than a Croc.
The sole kind of looks like a foam sneaker sole.
Or it looks like a giant Hoka sole. You know those
Yeah.
Hoka shoes?
Now, if I wear sneakers,
Michelle had a very, very unflattering, because I tried a pair of Hokas. The Hokas made my walk weird. It made seriously.
That's cool.
It made my gait strange.
It changed your gait.
And Michelle said something very non-politically correct. She called them my blank shoes.
Oh,
She called them my, well,
What?
I don't know of all the words that you could use for a blank.
Politically incorrect.
it's politically incorrect. It's I can't say it. Andrew, you know what it is, right? She called them my.
Oh.
Michelle.
All right, with my real first name being Todd, numerous times during my life, I was called a
Toad?
Todd?
no,
Toad?
no,
What?
no.
I mean,
no. If you
Bod.
get
Todd the Bod.
I don't know where you're going.
If you got a real estate company named Remax and then Todd,
Oh, I
Retard?
gotcha.
Oh.
oh, Froggy.
You'd be a retard if it
I'm
was.
like, what? Todd Max? God, Michelle, that's horrible. Take that back. What are you doing?
I mean,
It's-
is it
Insensitive.
Is it politically incorrect when you refer to shoes? I mean, what are shoes going to cancel you now?
What do you call tricycle bikes?
Hey, quick break. We got to take a quick break here. We're back in a second. Hopefully, the traffic on the Howard Franklin is all back to normal. Southbound, some accident, and there's like no reason why. I don't know why there was an accident. Like, what were these people doing with like virtually no traffic at 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
All right, back in a second. We'll jump into early morons in the news next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by.
We've headed into Pinellas.
All right, 6:40 at the MJ Morning Show. We've got cash to give away this morning. We have $1,000 with the MJ Cash Stash. So make sure you are listening. Just after 9 o'clock this morning, we'll give you the new Cash Stash song to listen for. Folks, this is huge. We had our first $1,000 winner yesterday. It was Cheryl from Wesley Chapel, won $1,000 because just after 9, she heard me announce the Cash Stash song yesterday. She listened to Q105 during the day. When she heard the song played, she was the 7th caller and won $1,000. Another $1,000 on the way. Make sure you're listening to us just after 9 o'clock this morning, and I'll give you the new song to listen for, and it'll play sometime today. We're doing this for weeks. This week, next week, the week after, $1,000 every single day with the Cash Stash. Just keep listening here on Q105. Rox, what's the text you just got? Before we get to the early morons in the news?
Someone said Road Ranger's truck just got hit on the Howard Franklin, and I asked what other information can you share? So I'll let you know what I find out.
All right, is that true?
I don't know.
You know what? Let's go to phones on this. Before we get to early morons in the news, Fester, who are you on the phone with? Fester's who you
I'm trying to dial Highway Patrol while we're talking here because I just found out about it like 3 seconds before we came back on the radio.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, let me know what's going on.
Good job, Fest.
If you're on the Howard Franklin, do we know whether it's northbound or southbound?
I just told you what I have.
All right, because the accident or whatever the problem was about an hour ago, there was a problem. We saw it on the way in, and there were 3 cars pulled over on the right shoulder just past the hump on 275 southbound heading into Pinellas. There were 3 cars off to the side. It was jacking up traffic, and I got by it after just a couple of minute delay. And I was wondering, what the heck happened? You can't just point your car straight at 5 o'clock in the morning and not get into an accident? And then now we're hearing that a Road Ranger vehicle has been hit. If you're on the Howard Franklin right now, can you give us a report? Did you see a Road Ranger vehicle get hit? All right, let's grab some calls here if we can. Did a Road Ranger vehicle get smashed into? We're just getting a text from a listener that there was some type of a Road Ranger situation where the Road Ranger vehicle was hit. Now, they have pickup trucks and then they have those other larger trucks. So if you've seen anything, be our eyes and ears. Let us know what's going on. 800-990-1047. Hey, Andrew, can you check with Pat real quick down in the traffic office, would you please? All right, 800-990-1047 is the number. Hurry back, Andrew, just because we got to grab some calls here. All right, so if you are on the Howard Franklin, do you see a Road Ranger vehicle? Those great men and women. Do they have? I don't know if they have any. Do they have women working as Road Rangers?
Sure.
I don't know if I've seen. Have you seen any women as Road Rangers, Fester?
No.
I think
a
I've
road
seen.
ranger that saved my life when I was stuck on the side of the road with no gas was a male.
When Fester ran out of gas like a tool bag on I-4. All right, so if you're on the Howard Franklin and there is a Road Ranger vehicle that got hit, confirm or deny. Let's go. 800-990-1047 if you're listening now and you're on the Howard Franklin. 800-990-1047 if you'd like to report. Yes. So Roxy's getting a bunch of texts.
It is southbound from what I'm hearing.
All right, so southbound. All right, Andrew's screening calls now. You're getting texts. How bad is it? I mean, how the hell do you hit a Road Ranger vehicle? I mean, they got all the flashing lights and everything and the arrows and... if you can give us a report before I get to early morons in the news, that'd be fantastic because, that's a dangerous gig. I mean, if you're a record driver or, for a private company or if you're a road ranger, I mean, the maniacs that drive on our roads and you see an emergency vehicle or you see a tow truck, the law now is you got to move over. So whatever lane they're in, you got to move over lane. So if they're on the right shoulder or the left shoulder, when you see a tow truck now, it's not just fire trucks and ambulances and police cars you got to move over. It's also for roadside vehicles as well. And hang on, let me grab line one here. Hi, good morning. It's MJ. Who's this? Good morning. Hello.
It's Mike.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? He's probably on the bridge in the bad cell zone. Hi, good morning. Who is this?
Mike.
Mike, thanks for calling in, buddy. Did a Road Ranger vehicle get hit?
Yes. He was at a crash site already, and a car came behind and ran into the back of his truck.
You got to be kidding me! All right, so describe the damage. How bad is it?
The truck is not total, but it's pretty bad. But
hold on a sec. I'm being told that you are a Road Ranger.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That. All right. So
this is pretty authentic
yeah,
stuff.
This
then.
is
Okay,
right.
good.
All right,
Okay,
so,
are you, just to be clear, are you the Road Ranger who got hit? You're not the Road Ranger who got hit, right?
No, I'm not the one. It came over the radio, and we all heard what had happened.
Wow.
all right. So what do we know about the crash? So he went on the radio and said that he got hit by a vehicle. So it's I-75 Howard Franklin southbound. And he was he working the crash that we saw on the way in at 5:40 this morning?
Yes.
And then somebody ran into him?
Yes, sir.
All right, is your Road Ranger, is your driver okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He was outside the vehicle when it happened.
Oh, my God. And then what do we know? Did he describe how bad the wreck was?
Yeah, he said the guy was asleep and came up the shoulder.
What?
Oh, whoa.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think he'd put us on. He's
Wow.
a road ranger.
Mike, what part of the roads are you working this morning?
Well, I'm doing the Tampa side.
All right, hey Mike, if I see you out on the road, I'll give you a wave. Thank you, thanks, Mike.
Oh, no problem, sir.
That's going to happen.
And
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the MJ Morning Show. We have a lot of road rangers that listen to the show. They've called in before. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Sarah?
Sarah?
Yes.
Hi, Sarah. Did you witness the Road Ranger truck being hit?
No, I was passing by it. It was, looks like a parking lot on the south end, St. Pete side.
Yeah. All right. So, what did you witness? Did you see a car like embedded in the back of the Road Ranger truck?
You can't see much from the Tampa bound side, but I did see a fire rescue and fire truck over there, and there's a bunch of helicopters that were circling over the bridge as well.
Maybe the news choppers or something. But were you able to see the Road Ranger vehicle actually hit?
No, I was not able to see that. I just passed it. It was a mess over there.
Okay. Thanks for the
Yeah,
call.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
People are going to see the accident as they pass it, but wow, the first-hand report from the Road Ranger calling in.
Maybe the guy who fell asleep was at the Blink
Yeah,
concert.
the first call was good. Sarah, we appreciate calling in, but, I was
Listen.
kind of looking for people that...
What, saw the actual accident?
No, people that actually
We're in
saw,
it.
even just seeing the aftermath.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you saw that a car did hit the back of the Road Ranger truck, if people are passing by right now, just would be interesting to hear, how bad the wreck was. Describe. So the Road Ranger just said that somebody fell asleep and was driving up the shoulder and smashed into the back of the Road Ranger vehicle that's on the scene for the previous accident.
I can be on the scene in like 12 minutes if you want live reporting.
No,
You really can't.
No, you can't. What are you talking about? You couldn't.
Oh,
On the
it's other
scene.
way.
What an idiot.
I'd be there in
You'd
18
have
minutes.
to drive all the way across to the Tampa side, then turn around,
12
and
minutes.
then you'd be in traffic all jammed up. Yeah, we'll get a report from Fester at 8:47 this
Listen,
morning.
First of all, I would
2 hours from now.
I would stick my head out the window and yell, "Media, media, cutting through." Press.
Why don't you get into the Q105 traffic chopper? Get up,
Or-
fly over the scene.
Coca-Cola Sky Cruiser.
Yeah, with Gary McHenry, the Coca-Cola Sky Cruiser, absolutely. Gary, rest in peace, man. All right, 6:50 at the MJ Morning Show. I didn't even get to the early morons in the news.
Biggest moron's the guy that hits the Road Ranger.
Well, you don't know what happened. He could have had an episode.
Yeah, that's what I told Andrew. It
Could have had a
been
medical episode of some
You
sort.
don't know.
I guess you don't. Listen, I hope everyone's okay.
Yes, the medical episode was narcolepsy. Apparently, that's what we know so far.
Apparently, you might be accurate on that.
I hope everybody's okay.
To be quite honest. All right, 6:50 MJ Morning Show here on Q105. All right, so I will pick up with the early morons in the news. Mystery guest coming up just after 8 o'clock this morning. I'm curious to see what your reaction is going to be, folks, here in the studio. So heads up. Hey, Two College Brothers is your... Morning show on Q105. Is she going to bring the stirrups in by any chance?
Roxanne does not know how to say no to anything.
No, I'm excited about this. What are you talking about,
Oh my,
Esther?
MJ, the way
Bring in the stirrups.
Roxanne kind of set me up, or was telling me, what's going to happen tomorrow in the studio, and I'm like, what?
All right, it's the MJ Morning Show. Hey, folks, I'm MJ. I got Roxanne over here. I got Fester over there. I got Froggy over here. And Froggy back from Blink 182 last night, a very late night for Froggy. And I have to commend Froggy. Froggy's here. I would have thought when we heard that he was going to Blink 182 at Emily last night that there was no way in hell that he was going to be here today and he'd have a migraine or a kidney ailment or some kind of diverticulitis or something. I don't know.
I do have an amoeba.
How was the show?
You have an amoeba that crawled up your nose while swimming in a lake in Polk County?
It didn't climb up my nose. It climbed up another area.
It's like
really?
2 ways to get in.
No,
Three.
I think there's several ways to get.
Four,
you get
five,
you
six,
get your
seven.
nose, you get your nose,
Ears.
your mouth, your ears,
Your butt.
your butt,
that was
your
the joke I was
the
making.
other thing, and then you could have a break in the skin as well.
Of
You could have
course.
some kind of a cut.
Flesh
All right,
eating.
So
How was the concert, Froggy?
It was fantastic. One of the few bands I haven't seen that I like.
So,
Chuck them off the list.
if you were the stepson of a billionaire in that submersible that
I would have went.
crushed.
guess what? That's on my list.
Okay.
That's on my list. Well, I guess we can do it right now. That Froggy went to see Blink 182, and there was a huge story, which Fester just alluded to. The stepson of that British billionaire, what was it? Hamish Harding, the British billionaire that died inside that submersible implosion at the Titanic. Remember the story on him? That the stepson was so torn up and busted that he went to a Blink 182 concert. What, like in, was it
LA.
Was it
San
LA?
Diego, LA. It was in California.
Yeah, California. So the stepson of the billionaire missing in the midst of all of it, instead of racing to Newfoundland or, St. John's or whatever, he goes to a Blink 182 concert and says that, yes, my stepdad would have wanted me to go to the concert because
Yeah.
he's a huge, what?
Take his mind off the tragedy, the looming tragedy.
Listen,
So
what's he gonna, he's going to miss it. His stepfather is in the bottom of the ocean at this point in pieces.
So, Fester, I guess you're alluding to the fact that if Froggy were only the stepson of a billionaire lost in the Titanic submersible, it would have really been like a full circle deal. That what other radio hit would I know from Blink 182?
Probably not a lot.
Andrew,
Well, that's what I just said.
Andrew,
Because
do we
you
have-
don't like good music. You,
we
like,
I love good music.
you like duty music.
I don't like duty music.
Yeah, you do.
What is duty music?
I don't know. Who do you like?
Kenny G, is that duty music?
No way. Kenny G rocks.
All right. So what's duty music?
I don't know.
Give
What do
me a
you-
duty
you
music
know,
song.
You like Michael Bublé.
I don't like. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you do.
I do not like Michael Bublé.
crooner.
I'm Michael
Bublé.
I do not like Michael Bublé.
you do.
I don't know that to be true.
I do not. I make fun of Michael Bublé. Sounds like a cheesy 70s sitcom opening song.
Yeah, and that's your favorite artist.
It is
I saw
not
the
my-
poster in your office.
I do not. I don't even have an office here.
Michael Bublé is like that comic Richard Cheese actually hit it big time.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Richard Cheese.
I love Mike. I actually like Michael Bublé. If
Well,
you've ever
thank
seen him in
you.
person,
Of course.
Thank you
He's
so
really-
much.
This song goes out to Roxanne.
And
you know,
don't
MJ
want to. What is that song we always play and make fun of? What is that hook? The one that
cheesy,
the one that sounds like some kind of a
sitcom?
like a 1980s sitcom intro.
Hey, everybody, it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, woo woo, yeah.
And you also, who else?
Is that
The three of us should start a trio. We're actually really talented.
Barbershop Quartet.
what is the song I'm
That'd be
thinking of Michael
Oh.
Bublé?
haven't
And
met
I
you.
haven't
I
met
haven't
you,
met you
and
yet.
I just haven't met you yet, or whatever. It sounds like a cheesy
I want to
sitcom.
hear it. I want to be in a good mood.
I don't want to hear it. All right,
Come
so,
on,
hold
man.
on. We got distracted from Roxanne's.
We're all over the place. We're done with the concert, right?
Yes, and I haven't even gotten to the morons in the news, which already got delayed from the previous segment. But Roxanne just informed us in the middle of the song we just played. Roxanne's like, "Hey guys, do you mind if my gynecologists daughter comes in to
Okay.
observe the show tomorrow?
The reason I
what?
told you that is because you know him. So I was like, Ricky, his daughter.
Look,
Okay.
So,
MJ.
Roxanne's OBGYN's daughter is coming in to observe the show. How old is she, by the way?
I think she's probably about 19, if I had to guess.
Is she
She's-
considering a career in radio broadcasting?
Well, not after tomorrow, she won't be.
MJ, Mike Exterminator's nephew's son wants to come in. Is that cool?
So generally speaking, we don't do a ton of shadowing, not because we don't want to, but because we're really not equipped for it.
Everybody around Fester's in a shadow.
Well, the studio is like a shoebox. It's already crowded enough with us four. Andrew, our producer's in another booth, adjacent to us. But you know what? The fact that it's your gynecologist's daughter.
MJ, you know him.
So who cares?
Yes, it's okay.
That's why I referenced
Yes,
that. It's
but
not the point that she's my gynecologist
But-
No,
daughter.
that's the only point.
But Froggy, were you saying that your exterminator's second cousin's nephew's
Nephew's
daughter's
son.
son wants to come in as well?
Yes, he has a very big interest in extermination and radio.
So if MJ knows your obligagen,
Uh-huh.
What?
My obligagen, yes.
Aubergine.
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 so if MJ knows your OBG,
Yeah.
your lady parts doctor, he should have asked MJ because they know each other. Instead, he's asking you during your annual.
No, I don't have that kind of a friendship. Like I don't
Well,
think
okay.
I don't think I have a cell number. I don't think he has my cell number. But
Well, your friendship with him is through Paul Delgado.
that's right. That, you know what? I first met him through Paul, but it's been a while since I've. Yes, your OBGYN's daughter's. That's it. I was thinking of
Is
cousins and sisters and nephews.
Is it a requirement that Roxanne introduces every man that she works with to her OBGYN? Paul knows him. He used to work with Paul at Fox 13. MJ knows him. He works with MJ now. Does Mason know him?
Is it going to be a little annoying kid? Is it like a little kid?
No, it's an
It's a
adult
19-year-old
woman.
girl,
female.
young woman. It's his daughter.
19-year-olds are annoying.
Yes, she can. She can
Thank
come into
you.
this. Yes, she can. All right, can I do some morons in the news here?
Please.
My God. Hey, did you see? We got to get this video up. Hey, Andrew, get the video of the nail salon robber that walks in with us, like, hand in a bag, like pretending he has a gun, and no one's paying attention to the guy. You got all these people sitting in a nail salon, like in the waiting area, getting ready for their mani-pedis. Guy walks in, and this is up in Atlanta, and just no one's paying attention to the guy. A man spotted on camera allegedly trying to hold up an Atlanta nail salon totally failed because the staff, all the customers, didn't give the guy the time of day. The attempted robbery happened last week at a nail salon. Security footage shows the man hold up what you assume is a weapon inside a bag. So the guy's holding a bag and he's pretending like he's got a gun inside the bag. And they're just ignoring the guy. The guy, hey,
poor
Andrew,
guy.
get the video and put this up on Videos Mentioned. You got to see this. It's hysterical. Nobody even blinks. Nobody even blink 182. Nothing at all.
Yeah, because everybody was getting their nails done. They're like zen. They're just like, it's a beauty treatment. They're like, oh, whatever.
Listen,
Nothing's going to get on my nerves
This
right
is
now.
not some highfalutin spa, okay? This is a strip mall nail place.
Exactly. This is a strip mall nail. Exactly, Fester. So the guy does take a phone from one woman who ends up walking out of the building. Everyone else is just sitting there all chilled out, just ignoring that this guy's pretending to have a gun in a bag. And then finally he just leaves. All right. We'll get the video.
Poor guy.
We'll get the video up on our website. We'll have it up at mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. And it'll be in Videos Mentioned on the MJ Morning Show up on our website. So stand by for that. All right, what else did I have morons in the news-wise? Oh, did you see the 3 TSA officers at Miami International Airport were accused of stealing from passengers at the screenings? 3 TSA officers at Miami International, which that airport is a dump. They could only hope. They could only hope to be like 2% of what Tampa International is.
It's so poorly laid out.
Right.
It is.
Oh, it's a mess. So 3 TSA officers have been arrested, caught stealing on camera from passengers during the security screenings. Josu Gonzalez, 20, Elizabeth Fuster, not Fester, it's Fuster. It's Fuster.
I love that name.
It's the MJ Morning Show. I got Froggy, I got Fuster.
Hey, how you doing?
And Fester.
Oh.
And then Labarius Williams, 33, arrested late last week on charges of organized scheme to defraud. According to the arrest report, authorities started investigating thefts that occurred at the airport security checkpoint E. Detectives discovered surveillance video showed the 3 officers distracting passengers as they were being screened so they could steal money from their belongings. My God, they're ripping off cash. Talk about a breach of trust. In one case, video provided by TSA showed Williams and Gonzalez removing $600 from a passenger's wallet.
What?
That is serious crap.
That's over a fellow, or that's
felonious.
felonious.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're right.
Plus, you're a TSA, you're a federal officer. I mean, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, this is not a good look for them.
That's bad news, man. Unbelievable. People put watches in trays. I would imagine that's too ostentatious to take like a watch.
Oh no, but $600 is.
But going,
it's in the purse.
It's in the wallet. They don't discover it right away. If suddenly your watch doesn't come out, you know right away, but you don't know that money's been boosted out of your wallet. All right, 7:14 at the MJ Morning Show. Don't forget, $1,000 again today. Just after 9 o'clock, we're going to give you the song to listen for. So make sure you're listening to the MJ Morning Show. Listen to us. Just after 9 o'clock, between 9 and 9:20 or so, we're going to give you the song of the day, and then you listen to Q105 today. When you hear that song play, be the 7th caller, win $1,000. Congrats to Cheryl in Wesley Chapel. She won the first grand yesterday. This is every day this week, every day next week, every day the week after, and the week after. We're giving away serious freaking money here, folks. $1,000 a day. It's the MJ Cash Stash. You got to listen just after 9 o'clock. We'll tell you what song to listen for. All right, let's take a quick break. We start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ Morning Show next. We have another imbecile, dangerous TikTok trend that I didn't get to yesterday. We got to talk about it. I'm looking at my pile here. It's a vegan story.
Ooh.
You got to hear this. This is crazy. Also, do I give a flying crap about Amazon Prime Day? That's coming up in a few minutes. Oh, and Leonard Fournette. Did you see the update on the Leonard Fournette story?
Yes, I saw that.
Leonard Fournette and his burned out car on 275. There is a dramatic update to that. All right, hold on a minute. We're back in minutes on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Stand by. Running late. Usually I like to be back into solid award-winning MJ Morning Show content by like 7:23, 7:24. Sometimes it gets pushed to 7:25, and here I'm at 7:27.
Well,
Yeah.
you're never going to get good at this.
Well, we got late in the last segment. Anyway, you'll get the same hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. And it begins right now. An hour and 20 minutes non-stop. No interruptions, no commercials, no music. We go an hour and 20 non-stop right now here on the MJ Morning Show. Don't forget, another $1,000. This is just day 2. Just day number 2. I was about to say gay number 2.
Yeah, I
That's
heard you.
me.
Everybody heard you.
Well, hold on. I have a gay story. We got a very interesting gay story, which we'll get to in just a second. Hang on a minute, because we have a lot to cover here. But $1,000. We had our first winner yesterday for the new MJ Cash Stash. It is simple. Just after 9 o'clock, between 9 and 9:20, I'll reveal the MJ Cash Stash song of the day. You listen for that song. It'll play sometime during the workday before 6 o'clock guaranteed. When you hear the song that I'll reveal after 9 o'clock, when you hear that played here on Q105, call up, be the 7th caller, and win $1,000. And, of course, our number is 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. Make sure you write that down. All right, we have a lot of stuff to do. Now, Rox, you said you got another text about some nasty crash on the Leroy Selman Crosstown?
Crosstown Expressway westbound is a parking lot. Big crash with fire
Where?
rescue.
That's a big, long stretch.
Just before the 78th Street toll.
Oh. Well, there's no toll booth anymore. It's just like the scanner.
Or scanner.
Yeah, the scanners you drive through. I miss the toll booth.
Yeah, the toll booth Willie type.
Yeah.
I was one of those toll takers shirts, with the little, like the Florida on it, with all the little signs.
The little Hawaiian shirt.
All right. Over the years, Fester, how much have I cared about Amazon Prime Day?
Over the years, collectively?
Yes, collectively over the years, because Amazon Prime Day has been going on for a while, and today and tomorrow, Amazon Prime Day.
Right.
So over the years, how much have I cared about Amazon Prime Day?
From the beginning, from the first time I've ever heard of Amazon Prime Day up until this very second, cumulative,
Yes.
0.
Yeah. In fact, listen, do people get some good deals on stuff they probably don't need? Of course. If you're into the Prime Day thing, then listen, have at it. You could chomp away. But for me, and I've said this before, I probably say this a dozen times a year, I look for ways not to use Amazon. I look for ways to support a small mom and pop company. For instance, I bought a bunch of global knives. Anthony Bourdain's favorite knife is the Japanese-made global kitchen knife. And I wanted to add a couple of global knives, and this is months ago. I checked Amazon, and it wasn't the best price. I found a company, like a smaller mom-and-pop cutlery company out of Illinois, and the knives were cheaper. They had free shipping over a certain dollar value, which I was absolutely going to hit. So I gave the business to a smaller company. And the Amazon dirty secret, while they have their Prime Day today and tomorrow, and you can get some good deals on a lot of things you probably don't really need to buy, what I noticed, though, is that on Amazon, it's a lot of times not the best price. A lot of times, Amazon pricing is not good, and people are just kind of suckered into the convenience. Oh, I go to an app, click, boop, it shows up at my door the next day. And that's what people are sucked into. I can wait a few more days and get regular shipping, many times for free. So, again, remember, Amazon Prime Day is in effect, and if it works for you, then have at it.
I was looking at TVs,
But
right?
for me, I'm not buying anything on Amazon today or tomorrow. I'm just telling you right now.
I mean, if you're looking for a television set, they have some really low prices on TVs, but who needs another TV just randomly right now? I don't need a TV.
I need to put a TV in my tool shed.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, where do you put it in the shower.
Gotta run a wire out there.
Gotta run a wire.
I don't know.
Work my miter saw, watch a little TV.
All right, listen to this. I got a vegan story. How pissed? Oh, and I have the gay story coming up in a minute. That's very, very interesting.
And I want to hear the story you teased.
What did I tease?
that Roxanne would. It's a good thing you're not a teacher, Roxanne.
That's coming up as well. So hold on. I got plenty of stuff coming up. We have too much stuff, as a matter of fact. And I think you know the story that I teased because I think you sort of kind of, guessed around it. So hold on. I'll get to that in a second. First, though, listen to this vegan story. I don't know if this is real or fake. It was, it was a Daily Mail deal, and it was like a Dear Abby thing, but it was Dear Jane. I'm not going to read the whole letter, but I was kind of fascinated by the concept. This father allegedly wrote saying that they raised their daughter vegan. From the very beginning, the mother was insistent that they raise their kid vegan.
I know a guy like that.
Guess what the dad did?
Mm.
Wait, like give her cups of milk on the side or something?
For years, the dad was feeding the kid meat behind mom's back.
Like chicken liver. And
Bite of this chicken liver.
and she's probably so iron deficient.
Can you come up with the worst possible?
I mean, for real.
What, pickled pig's ear? I mean, the most disgusting of the meats. So how is he pulling this off? If mom was a helicopter parent making sure the kid's on a vegan diet at all times.
My wife and I, let me read a little bit. My wife and I welcomed our first daughter 4 years ago and have been raising her as a vegan since birth, something her mother was adamant we do, despite my serious concerns that it might negatively impact her development. As kids grow, you'll talk to any doctor or any expert in this field. Kids need fat. Mm-hmm. Fat is amazing for brain development. You have to consume fat.
Animal fat.
Exactly. And fat, whether it's milk fat, whatever.
Human fat.
Whatever. Just munch on Fester's butt.
Listen, your kids will be healthy.
I'm going to ISO that.
I'm starving.
Their breath will smell, but the kids will be healthy. Yeah, but I got to say, I've never heard of anybody trying to raise a baby from birth.
I have.
As vegan.
I know a guy.
Of course you have.
I know a guy with 2 dogs. I'm not going to say who.
Who?
But they try to, they're like that. Like, no meats or nothing. And I find it very odd.
How's it working out?
The kids are okay. I mean, they seem healthy enough. I'm sure they have brittle bones.
You don't see them on the kickball team or anything.
I mean,
They've got that brittle bone thing going on, right? Is that it?
They're like progeria kids. They have like barely any skin.
It's
like the membrane of an egg.
Where does your true story and where does your joke end? I don't know. What are you trying to do?
No, but I really do know a guy. But the kids seem to be healthy. They have
and then
distended stomachs, but whatever.
They look like they're out of a Sally Struthers commercial.
She's not vegan.
Is that,
boy, is she not.
She's
she
not.
Eats all the meats.
She was eating a whole pig at a time, I think. All right, so Roxanne, you want to know about the butt story?
Well, I assume that's what it is, but I thought it was a teacher story too.
Yeah, it's a teacher butt story, and I'm trying to find it here, and I can't. I've got so much stuff, I can't find the freaking story. So, Fester, I might have to give you the facts and find it on the computer screen. But in the wake of Roxanne posting her thirst trap bikini pictures,
how about in the wake of my almost 500 new followers? Because that's
insane. 500.
No, it's not that many, but it's close to it. Yeah.
Roxanne, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, whatever, she posted a picture of herself like writhing on her pool deck in a skimpy little yellow bikini, and her side boob was all popping out on her pool deck.
Okay, writhing. Your definition and my definition of writhing are completely different things.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Right.
Was there polka dots on that yellow bikini?
It wasn't. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Look at Roxanne's boobs. They're hanging out.
They're hanging out of the side boob.
And then she kills the whole vibe by having her 2-year-old mama, da papa, da mama. Like, oh,
there's got to be a term for that, like doing sexy photos shoots with your children in the background. There's got to be a term for that.
Yeah, it's called creepy.
I can think of a few.
Yeah, it's called creepy.
Low-key child abuse. It's called.
So then over the weekend, Roxanne is lying stomach down on a red pool raft and it is a shot of her butt. And I might have sounded a little creepy yesterday if I didn't know it were Roxanne's butt.
Yes, you're going to repeat your creepy comment.
If I didn't know it was Roxanne's butt, if I didn't know it was Roxanne in a bikini on a pool raft, I would have said, "Ooh, that's a good-looking butt right there."
Roxanne has a nice hump.
Did you just close your eyes and cringe?
Yes.
No, Roxanne, did you direct the person to take that picture, or was it just like a picture they took?
I said it was my sister who took the picture.
And you said, take the picture of my butt, or did she just take it?
It was kind of both.
It was her twisted picture sister.
Drinking, and we're just like, hey, take
Look
some
at
funny
that
pictures.
butt, sis.
And then, how can I get more followers? How can I thirst trap on Instagram?
Pretty much.
So Roxanne's pool raft butt shot is on her Instagram at Roxanne Wilder. But the reason why I'm bringing it up again is a teacher says she was fired from teaching because a jealous colleague reported my bikini pictures.
Oh,
and that's why
terrible.
That's why I said you're lucky you're not a teacher.
Well, I tell you what, my teacher mom, when she saw that photo, she usually she approves of all the stuff that I do, but she did not approve of that. She gave me a mean mom look.
Ooh,
She's a teacher.
I mean, look at the bikini is riding right up the crack there.
All right, MJ, that's
but
too
listen,
descriptive.
but that's what it is. And
Because
by the
I'm
way,
in the water. Like I said, if you want to zoom in, the way you engage with the photo is your business. But if you walk by me at Adventure Island, that's what you're going to see.
You are putting your butt in our faces deliberately.
And
solely to increase your follower
Yes.
count.
Your social media following.
And then you're going to run the big
works.
Wen Buki hoodwink bait and switch because you're going to put pictures of your kids playing hopscotch up there next week. And it's like, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
No, it's like they tell us in life what is good. Sex appeal is good. Sex appeal is good. Oh, but if you're a mom, you can't be too sexy. Oh, if you're getting older, if you're middle aged, you can't be too sexy. No.
Who's middle-aged?
You look
Rox?
great for 34.
Thank
Yeah.
Folks, we have a surprise guest coming up just after 8 o'clock. So less than half an hour from right now, there is a surprise. A person is going to appear on the MJ Morning Show, and there is a specific, deliberate reason. I don't want to give too much more away, but there is a mystery person coming up on the MJ Morning Show about 8:03. So about 8:03 this morning, I will reveal the mystery person. So stand by. An appearance. And what does this mean? There is a meaning. I don't do much without meaning, and there will be some meaning coming up on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, I mentioned the gay story, and this to me is very interesting, and I don't think I'm buying this. Something weird is going on. Did you see that nearly 40% of students at Brown University, which Brown University is an Ivy League school, it is up in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yes.
I've known people that went to Brown. This is crazy. Nearly 40% of students at Brown University identify as LGBTQ+.
How many?
How 40%.
Wow.
Come on. That is like 5 or 6 times the national. How can that be?
Good for them.
What does this mean? The number of Brown University students identifying as LGBTQ+. Listen, if that's your lifestyle, if that's who you are, there's no issue with that. If that's who you are, that's who you are. I'm a live and let live guy. But I'm just saying that it has been estimated that the population of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, queer, plus it's generally accepted to be less than 10% of the population. So here, nearly 40% of the students at Brown University identify as LGBTQ+. What's up with that? I'm just saying that is a very high number that completely defies what the average is nationally.
Just skews really high.
Yeah, and I think too, like college is when people are most bisexual.
I think so.
Psychology with Roxanne.
So true.
I mean,
Going back to personal experience, and Roxanne was a freshman at St.
So
Petersburg
wait a
Junior College.
I didn't
So
go to St.
you-
TJC.
Where did you go to college? Oh,
UF
USF.
UF and USF.
UF and so you got all
No, I just you know what
you got all
makes me say that?
bisexualed up good?
No, you know what always makes me say that is because there's a line in Jerry Maguire when Kelly Preston, the late Kelly Preston, is Tom Cruise's wife, and she's like, if you ever want me to be with another woman for you, I'd do it. It's not something I'm interested in. It was a phase, a college thing. And that line always stuck with me
Oh.
because that means like,
So you kissed a girl in college?
no.
Oh, girl. Psh, cheerleading squad try.
Oh my God.
So
And I'm not saying it like,
so
no,
how far
I
did you
wouldn't
how
do
far did you
that.
go
I'm
with
just saying,
your experimentation in college?
MJ,
MJ,
let's
you're
talk
getting
about your
creepy.
personal
let's
bisexual
not.
experiences.
I'll tell you right now.
I have not had any bisexual experiences.
I kissed my friend Frank once.
I remember Frank.
Tongue
Yeah,
or just
good
lit
guy.
open mouth or just
Open
tongue?
mouth.
I watched it.
We went for it. It was over at Mugs and Jugs on
It
Ulmerton
was
Road.
open.
All right, are we ready for the Leonard Fournette update?
Big hole, Leonard Fournette running downhill and rumbling inside the Carolina 30. Fournette, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Guess I should have known by the way he wore his hat sideways that he was badass.
Yeah, I guess I should have known by the way your car was on fire on 275 that it wouldn't last. So there's a new phase to the Leonard Fournette car fire, which, Fester, you drove past it. This is while we were on vacation. I was scuba diving with Julian down in Little Cayman, and you're on 275, and you saw Leonard Fournette's Dodge Durango ablaze?
I saw it once. It was extinguished, and I saw Leonard kind of standing in front of it.
Oh, God.
With his arms folded. And I didn't know it was him. I saw the back of him.
With the bald head and the beard
I
going
saw a
on?
bald head. I think he was wearing like a dark colored shirt or something. He had his arms folded. I imagine he was
Were
kind
you
of
going to get out of your Cadillac DTS 2010 model with a fire extinguisher to... Leonard Fournette, I'm here to put out the fire.
Emergency services were already on the scene. The fire was extinguished. Traffic, though, was backed up like 3 or 4 miles.
Oh, yeah. So the update is there is an accusation that Leonard Fournette was speeding and racing a motorcycle before his Dodge Durango went up like a campfire. So TMZ, there's some local reporting on this as well. But from TMZ, listen to this. Leonard Fournette was driving like a madman before his car burnt to a crisp last month, moving at high rates of speed and racing a motorcyclist. At least that's according to a new police report obtained by TMZ Sports. In the Florida Highway Patrol documents, cops say a witness came to them with the allegation shortly after Fournette revealed his car was destroyed while on 275 in Tampa. Where was it? Where exactly was it?
About Bush Boulevard?
The Burning Bush Boulevard.
Yes, the Burning Bush Boulevard, yes.
In docs, cops say the witness told them that he'd been driving northbound on 275 when Fournette's black Dodge passed him at a high rate of speed. The witness, according to the report, then stated he observed the vehicle and a motorcycle to be racing and changing lanes. He stated he observed the vehicle racing when fire then erupted from the bottom of Fournette's car. It's a fire-breathing funny car. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Leonard Fournette's fire-breathing funny car! Raceway Park!
Dude, what happened to his car?
It burned up like a crisp.
Did he pick up a paper bag in the race?
So Dodge makes some really, really high-powered
do
Durangos.
they?
Well, like the Hemis and the those Dodge Chargers, those wide Chargers with like the Hellcat.
Hellcat, yeah. I mean,
Dang.
Well, his Durango, that was a juiced up Durango. Was that like a Hellcat Durango?
or a street package one, or the street racing package. I don't know.
But there's
Like an
a
RC
picture of him sitting in the black Durango prior to it burning up into a crisp. So the witness said he observed The vehicle and a motorcycle racing, changing lanes. Fire erupted from the bottom of Fournette's car. In the report, cops state the witness told them Fournette then slowed down and pulled over while the motorcyclist just kept on going.
Yeah, a motorcyclist won that race, Lenny.
Fournette told a different story, stated that he has been having problems with the vehicle as of late.
Yeah, it's been catching fire.
When I race motorcycles on 275.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get that looked at, guys. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it erupted into flames on June 27th. And then there's a picture of Fournette on TMZ where he's sitting in the car. I guess it's from his social media. Yeah, recent social media post. That's when the car saw better days. He said of the incident on his Instagram page, quote, "Man, it was one of those days, but I would like to thank God my car caught on fire while I was driving, but I'm still blessed." I guess Fournette's not speaking to the media on this. Hey, Leonard, call in, 800-990-1047.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because we've said so many nice things about him in the past. He probably likes us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we have the Leonard Fournette song. You know, Leonard Fournette,
Yeah,
you know.
he really was impressed with that. He blasted it in the locker room. Listen, he can't call in. His phone was in his car. It was burned to a crisp also.
His phone melted to the ground.
We talked about him leaving that nice tip.
Yeah, the FHP, they say that officers did not have enough information to press onward with an investigation and no further actions expected at this point. So if Leonard Fournette was street racing, or in this case, interstate racing with a motorcycle, there's no way to charge him because they just don't have enough information. He wasn't caught in the act. So that's where things stand. Yeah. Gonna put the Dodge Durango on its ass. You know, wouldn't you love to get a hold of that?
I mean, it's in some scrapyard.
We could give away Leonard Fournette's burned out Durango. Fester, try and find it. Maybe we can get it. We can buy it like from salvage or something.
The insurance company would sell it to us for pennies on the dollar.
Oh yeah, we could probably get that for $100.
Oh man, a true Bucks fan.
Oh,
a true Bucks fan would buy that for top dollar.
We could call Todd Steps at Steps Towing.
Yeah.
And have them put it on a flatbed. We could do the Leonard Fournette fire-breathing funny car tour.
I'm ready for that.
I can imagine 3 or possibly 4 people showing up for that. But yes,
we could drive it around. You want to see Leonard Fournette's burned-out Dodge Durango?
Come on, kids, let's go.
It'll be at the University Mall parking lot Saturday.
Just take it on tour, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like the old Jesus door.
Yeah.
Jesus pipe,
Jesus pipe, Jesus door. Yeah.
Boy, if it had Jesus
on
it.
Fester, go find Leonard Fournette's burned out shell.
Where does FHP take their totaled vehicles?
Barely used auto parts.
Get a hold of Gaskins over at FHP or whatever. We got to find out where was that vehicle towed, and we need to buy that burned out chassis. We need that car. Oh, yeah.
So the highest powered Dodge Durango, the SRT 392, 475 horsepower.
I don't think that's accurate.
Listen, these things are things are rock.
No. That's you're not on an official Dodge website. There's a Durango, I believe, that is more than 475 horsepower. I thought they made like a Hellcat. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
But you're not on an official Dodge website. You're on some San Antonio cardude.com.
Okay. This is from San Antonio Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. It's the dealership.
Whatever. Anyway, what do they know?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, bunch of local yokel.
I thought there was a more juiced up Dodge Durango than just 475 horsepower.
Well, I heard Dodge is getting rid of like a lot of their power vehicles, aren't they? Isn't like the last year of the gas Charger?
I don't know.
They're gonna be all electric pretty soon. I don't know either.
All right, so moving along.
I'm a Cadillac man now, people.
It is 7:51 at the MJ Morning Show, folks. Remember. We're just over an hour away from the 9 o'clock hour. This is really crucial. Would you like to win $1,000 today? Don't win today. How about tomorrow? How about Thursday? How about Friday? We have just launched effective yesterday, the MJ Morning Show Cash Stash Contest. You want to win some of MJ's Cash Stash? That's me. I want to congratulate Cheryl from Wesley Chapel. Cheryl grabbed our first $1,000 yesterday. Cheryl in Wesley Chapel. So the deal is, after 9 o'clock, sometime between 9 and 9:20, I'm going to reveal the Cash Stash song of the day. I'm going to tell you what the song is. I'll play a little clip. And the next time you hear that song play, guaranteed, before 6 p.m., be the 7th caller at 800-990-1047, win $1,000. Just got to listen to Q105, hear the song that I reveal after 9 o'clock. This is going to happen all the rest of this week, next week, the week after, and the week after. $1,000 a day. It's the MJ Cash Stash. So just after 9 o'clock this morning, we'll give you the new song. It's every day. We'll give you the song to listen for just after 9 o'clock. So heads up here on Q105, stand by. My 7:45 teas are running a little late here. Guess who the biggest liars are? Which age group are the biggest liars? I'm talking liar, Leonard Fournette's Dodge Durango on fire.
Too soon, man.
Too soon. You know, Leonard Fournette was set to go in that submersible to the Titanic.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he backed out at the last minute.
Good call.
Yeah.
Instead, his car catches fire racing motorcycles.
All right, so which age group are the biggest liars of all the generations, according to new research?
About what? Like if you lie?
Lying in general, not telling the truth. Who is the biggest liar? Which age group? Which?
All right, so like toddlers are the biggest liar as far as stealing cookies from the cookie jar.
Dude, I'm talking about
men in their 20s are the biggest liars about the size of their junk. I mean, old people are the biggest.
Speaking about junk size, did you see the latest from Elon?
I wasn't trying to talk about junk size.
No, but the latest from Elon Musk. Did you see
into that?
Did you see that?
No.
Would he make fun of?
Hold on, you don't. Wait a minute. We'll get into this in a few minutes, but the latest in the whole deranged Elon Musk world, where he's going at it with Mark Zuckerberg. Remember yesterday we talked about he tweeted out Zuck is a cuck. I mean, what? He's taken it to a new level now. All right, hold on to that thought. Let me. So, biggest liars.
I think old people are a bunch of liars.
I'm going to guess Generation Alpha.
What is that, a wrestling faction?
No. Generation Alpha, that's after Generation Z?
Yeah, it's my daughter's age, and she tells tall tales all the time.
Which one, the 3-year-old or the 6-year-old?
Both of them.
They're both lying sacks of hell?
They're creative.
All right. Here's the deal. New research finds that those born between 1981 and 1996 are the biggest liars of them all. Lying in the workplace, lying on social media. So 1981 to 1996 means what generation?
Millennials.
Absolutely.
Gen Lie.
Yep.
Not Gen Y, Gen Lie.
Millennials. So research shows, a new survey finds that of all the generations, those born 81 to 96, the biggest liars of them all.
Makes sense.
Yeah, 1,306 were surveyed, half male, half female. Subjects were from Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. So,
those are the 7 most lying states out there. Yeah.
No Florida liars here. The findings found that millennials were the worst offenders, with 13% admitting to being dishonest, lying at least one time a day.
Oh, are you kidding me? I've lied already this morning.
About what?
I told Meredith her hair looked nice.
Fester.
You're awful.
Her hair does look
really nice today. Whatever. Come on. I lie once a day? Please, I lie once every 15 minutes?
Guess who lies the least?
Dead people.
Hey, Boomer. Well, close. No.
Boomers have no filters.
By contrast, only 2% of baby boomers born between 1946 and 1964, they lied the least. We're all Gen X. So Fester, Froggy, myself. Oh, Froggy, you're Gen X.
Yeah, we figured that out yesterday.
I'm a child of the 70s, November 1979.
Yeah, Froggy just made Gen X because millennial begins in 81. So you're 2 years away from the lying generational group.
That stinks. I really want to lie more.
Yeah, Generation Z, which is 97 to 2021, that includes my kids, Julian and Chloe.
Oh, they're a bunch of lying sex.
And Generation X. So Generation Z and Generation X, and we're Generation X, 1965 to 1980, only 5% apparently lie daily.
This is such crap.
This is what?
I think everybody lies. What kind of massive lie? I mean, everybody lies.
Yeah,
This is ridiculous. If you were born between 4:14 p.m.
Why do you have to talk like that?
Why
It's
are
that
you talking like
ridiculous.
this?
It's that ridiculous. Only between 1980 and 1997 of the
And
liars.
parents lie to their kids about stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what's the last thing you lied to your little daughters about?
I'll tell you exactly what it was.
What?
An Amber Alert that the kid was okay and the parents found him because she heard it go off on my phone. And then I want to tell her that everything's okay. So like an hour later, I said, "Oh, good news. They found the child."
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
oh,
So
not good though, right?
I sanitized the world
Okay.
in lies.
That is horrific.
Wait,
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you,
Thanks, Roxanne, for wrecking the whole show and bringing us down.
I don't know that I've
Don't
ever
bring me down, 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 down.
I
kinda
don't
depressed
know,
now.
MJ, that I've ever seen the morning show come to a screeching halt faster than Roxanne just bringing up an Amber Alert to her kids.
Thank you, Roxanne.
You asked me the last time I lied, and they heard it go off on my phone. They know what it is,
Could've made
and I
it.
just want to put them at ease. I'm like, "Oh, good news, everybody."
Yeah, I told my kid we were out of Sprite when he wanted one. And
Yeah, it's pretty.
You got a
Same
stash
level.
of it.
Same level.
Yeah, slightly different. All right, we have the mystery guest coming up
Oh, God.
in minutes.
It's 8 o'clock.
It is 7:59, Froggy.
I'm nervous.
Don't jump the gun. So the mystery guest will appear at about 8:03 here on the MJ Morning Show.
Does anybody else know about it than you? Fester, do you know?
Nobody knows.
Is this going to be annoying? Is it going to be somebody we don't like?
I mean, is it friend or foe?
Ladies and gentlemen,
So many foes.
mystery guest.
We have foes.
Mystery guest. Mystery guest.
Give us a hint.
Coming up in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show. Stand by. I mean, within about 3 minutes. So I mentioned Elon Musk. I was going to push this a little later in the show. What is wrong with him? What is, I mean,
I don't know, but I saw footage of the Zuck training, and he is serious.
could Elon Musk, who I believe he recaptured the richest man in the world again?
That's right. I'm once again the richest man in the world.
How the hell? I wouldn't buy anything. Like Julian, I took Julian to International Plaza last night because his new MacBook Pro 16 came in. Julian had a laptop for 4 years, and the thing's kind of falling apart. Julian is going to film school at NYU in a little over a month, and, well, we got him a new computer to last for his 4 years at college. So he got a new Mac. He's got to do a lot of video and film edit, all kinds of stuff. So he needs a very fast computer. So we ordered it like a week ago, and Apple, they under-promised, over-delivered, I guess. They said it was going to be available on the 17th, and boom, he got the notification. It's there because it was not like a store stocked item. They had to build it because of the memory, all the little features, and the student package and all that he wanted on there. So we go to International Plaza to pick up the laptop, and, they have that Tesla store right around the corner from the Apple store.
Right.
And, I'd already seen this Elon Musk story. I'm like, I said to Julian, I wouldn't buy a Tesla from Elon Musk if it was the last vehicle available on the planet.
Excuse me, but somebody in the room has one, and that's offensive.
Listen, first of all,
It's his wife's.
yeah, well,
Fester's driving a gas-guzzling 2010 Cadillac DTS.
the crazy thing is my Cadillac gets like 14 miles a gallon. And then I have this Tesla that goes like a billion miles.
Yeah, I got I've got no desire. So Elon Musk is acting like a child. What is up with this? Come on, he must have mental problems.
I love him.
I don't. I really, So the whole fight with Mark Zuckerberg, which, all right, that's kind of entertaining. So Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are in this tiff. There was the whole story about Zuck being challenged to a cage match. All right, that was number one. Then last weekend on Sunday, you had Elon Musk tweeted out on Twitter, which, by the way, what a stupid purchase. $44 billion for failing Twitter. You saw that the traffic is getting hammered now that Threads is out. And I'll tell you what, Threads needs to get with they need to add new features. They gotta figure out how to, just.
Threads has been out for a week.
A couple of days. Yeah, absolutely. But the bottom line is you have Elon Musk on Sunday tweeting out Zuck is a cuck, as in cuckolded, which we discussed that yesterday. So are you aware of the latest, Roxanne? You probably looked it up, right?
I didn't. I wanted to be surprised.
Elon Musk is now challenging Mark Zuckerberg to a male appendage measuring contest.
Oh, man. Who would win that?
What is it? Are you kidding me?
I thought that was just an expression.
This is the richest guy in the world?
Isn't that just an expression that people use sometimes? I didn't know people actually did it.
I challenge you to a pee-pee off.
This is unbelievable. Elon Musk tweeted out yesterday, I propose a literal bleep measuring contest. And then he has a little measuring stick ruler emoji.
Oh, man.
Yes, mine is Elonger. They call me Elon Musk because of my wiener.
Are you serious? Elon Musk is challenging Zuckerberg to a unit male measuring contest.
He's got the micro junk.
What is going on here?
Am I wrong for thinking that's an expression? Oh, let's see who has the biggest bleep in the room. Is that an expression? Because I just tried to Google it, but all that's coming up is Pornhub stuff.
That's why you don't type it in Google. But now that it's in your search history forever,
forward it to me.
You send it to Froggy and just CC me.
As a female,
yes.
What are your thoughts on Elon Musk, Roxanne, challenging Mark Zuckerberg to a Rick measuring contest?
A, I think it's hilarious. And B, I think he must have a big one if he's ready to pull out the tape measure.
Why do you think I build big rockets? To justify my big man jump?
No, it's Jeff Bezos' rocket that looks like a...
Okay, so Jeff Bezos' rocket looks like one.
And
I have a growth on mine.
And his whole body, his head actually looks like one.
Oh, he's a human penis.
All right. Oh, look what time it is. It's 8:05. I'm running a few minutes late. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the MJ Morning Show mystery guest.
Oh, man.
Look at the door of the studio, and walking in right now is nobody, because I'm calling him up.
Oh,
it's going to be on the
I'm
phone.
so excited.
That was anticlimactic.
All right. No. I'm calling him up. I'm calling the mystery guest up. Are you ready?
Gosh.
Here it is.
You gotta stop.
Hang on. I gotta stop my mystery music. It's going down the phone line. Hold on a minute. All right, stop the mystery music. Here we go. Here we go. The mystery guest.
Hello.
Good morning, mystery guest.
Well, how are you doing?
This is the MJ Morning Show calling.
Okay. Are you guys doing all right this morning?
We're doing very well, and the mystery guest is expecting the call.
Yes.
Now, we have not revealed who the mystery guest is yet.
Okay.
Would anyone in the room like to guess who the mystery guest is?
I couldn't fathom, I guess.
Fester, would you like to guess? Roxanne, would you like to guess who the mystery guest is? Guess who the guest is?
I have no guess.
So
I have no guess.
I would hate to guess and be wrong.
And
but
this is a very targeted guest. This mystery guest is here for a very specific reason.
Can I ask a question that might lead to the identity of the guest?
Or I can just blurt out a clue.
Okay. Let's ask a question. Let's answer the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Fester.
Does somebody on the morning show have a crush?
Girl crush!
Oh my God!
Girl crush!
Oh man, Lee, if you can see how smitten Roxanne is right now.
Oh my God, she's glowing.
All right,
I'm
Roxanne.
like giggling.
Roxanne, who is the mystery guest?
It's Lee.
It's
Hey, Roxanne. Hi.
It's Lee Spann.
Wow.
Lee Spann, the morning meteorologist on News Channel 8.
That was so out of left field because I knew I recognized the voice, but I was thinking it was someone from you guys' past who was part of the MJ Morning Show when I wasn't around. So I just didn't have current times in my head.
Roxanne.
So, folks,
Oh, boy.
it's Lee Spann from the weather department at News Channel 8. Look at Roxanne's bouncing up and down and clapping her hands.
Gosh.
Hey,
I've heard wonderful things from Roxanne that she thinks that I would be someone to have a beer with, and I am up for it.
oh, look at all right.
Look
So
at her.
I don't drink beer, so it's going to have to
You
be
said
wine.
beer.
I
You
know,
said
but
beer.
that's what,
Roxanne
how
will
much I
have
liked her.
a glass
I was
of
like,
wine or some whiskey. All right, here's the deal. So, Roxanne, let me explain to the audience that doesn't know. Hey, Andrew, did you get Roxanne's reaction on camera when she was all giddy? And did you get that? All right.
He did.
So, here, for all listeners that don't know what's going on, Roxanne, with our TVs in the studio, when Roxanne sees Lee Spann do the weather on Channel 8, and this is now almost 3 years because we came back, the MJ Morning Show, we were on hiatus for a chunk of time. We came back in October of 2020, and almost immediately, whenever Lee Spann would appear on TV doing weather on Channel 8 in the morning, Roxanne would say, oh, man, I would love to be friends with her.
Okay, all right.
But it's true. What do you mean, all right? I'm
You're
telling the
making it
truth.
sound a little creepy. Roxanne would look at the TV longingly, Lee, and she'd be like, Lee looks like somebody who'd be a really fun friend.
I would love to be friends with Lee Spann from Channel 8. So,
Well, I have lots of openings for friends right now. So
Oh my
Roxanne,
gosh, 'cause-
you just go ahead and apply, and we'll get you
Make
in
it
there.
happen.
hold on.
All right.
Lee, why do you have a lot of friends now? Did you lose some friends?
You know, no, I have a endless supply of friends that I should have. There should be no cap.
That is so nice. Okay, so we also got some inside information from Avery when she came in, and Avery told us. Remember that?
Avery Cotton is the morning news anchor on Channel 8.
So she
And
told us.
she brought Froggy one of those.
Oh, yes, my mug.
The mug.
Coveted.
The Channel 8
The
mug.
coveted
Yeah.
mug
Coveted.
on
All
display.
right, so go ahead.
So Lee told us, or excuse me, Avery told us that you, Lee, you set the tone for what everybody is going to wear, and I was like, yes, baller move. So you pick out like this is what I'm going to wear, so everybody else needs to like fall in line.
Well, I am the planner. I plan out everything in my life, and so every Sunday, I've literally been doing this since the day I started TV. I pick out everything I'm going to wear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I put it out and I take a picture of it, and that's what I send to everyone. Now, let me go back and explain why I started doing that. So when you first started TV, which is I'm sure is similar to when you just started radio, you don't make any money, right? So I had zero money. And so at least I would know if I'd picked out those 5 clothes that I had not worn them the week before. So I could have I have about 2 weeks of clothes that I could, to kind of go between. So that's how it started. Let me just make sure I didn't repeat from last week. And then now, as the years have gone on, the wardrobe has expanded. And so that I still do it. And so I started sending that out to everyone else to say, like, okay, Monday I'm wearing hot pink. Today I'm wearing dark purple. Tomorrow I'm wearing lightning blue. And then they can decide sort of coordinating colors around.
Natalie, let me ask you a question.
Interesting.
Do you remember that story that went around, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, that women in television, they were like ordering the same dress in various colors, and it was, I think, even being sold on Amazon. Do you remember that story?
Oh, yes.
Did you have any of those dresses?
we call that the dress. I actually don't have the dress, but we there's a Facebook group called Female Broadcast Meteorologist, and whenever someone finds a good deal, especially on an Amazon dress, they will put that out there and say, "Hey guys, this one's only $10 right now." And then so meteorologists all over the country will go and snag that dress. And so that was one of the first ones that happened with.
Gotcha.
And it's a dress that actually looks good on a lot of people, no matter your size or your shape. So it really kind of blew up that we're all wearing this dress.
Now, Lee, I have no idea why this is showing up in my Instagram feed, but there is like this Italian TV meteorologist female that everyone's gaga over. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
Good answer.
It's like, I don't know
It's
why.
showing up in your Instagram feed, apparently.
Why is it showing up in my Instagram? Some Italian female
Yeah, I
meteorologist.
wonder why.
All right, so let's go ahead and put Roxanne together. Can I share your cell number with Roxanne?
Of course.
You guys need to have a lunch or something.
Yeah, we can go to Meat Market.
Oh, I do love Meat Market. And since you work really early hours, I work really early hours. That means we go in the middle of the day when no one else is there.
Exactly.
Yeah, like 11:30 lunch at Meat Market.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. All right. So, Roxanne, what do you think of the mystery guest? We're putting you together with Lee Spann, who you're dying to be friends with.
I'm so excited. Like, I have a new friend now.
Well, it's
Yes,
the friend.
and I'm always looking for new friends. And Roxanne, I think that's very sweet that you would think that you'd want to hang out with me just for being on TV.
Roxanne.
Okay, hold on. Not because you're on TV. Make her sound like some creepy
right.
groupie,
Well,
Lee.
No, from TV, like she could tell who I was.
Okay, all right.
That means a lot to me. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I got your energy through the television.
All right, Lee, I assume are you married, Lee?
I am.
How long you been married?
15 years.
Wow. And what does your husband do? Is your husband in this godforsaken media business?
He is. That's how we met.
What?
Again, early in TV, you work crazy hours, and so you end up marrying the people who had those crazy hours.
Is your husband, by any chance, like a photog editor?
No. He has now moved up into. He was became an executive producer and then a news director, and now he's up on the fourth floor.
Oh wow, fantastic! All right, Roxanne. Before we let Lee Spann from Channel 8 go, Roxanne, I want you to repeat after me.
Okay.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
I'm Roxanne.
I'm Roxanne.
And I'm
this
your
is like middle school.
And I'm your friend to the end.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
No, we're cooler than that, okay?
All right.
Totally cooler.
That's a Chucky thing.
Yes. Let's see if we can't arrange something in short order for the two of you to get together.
Lee, thanks for coming on, and Roxanne will be in touch.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. It was very fun. Bye, Roxanne.
Bye, Lee.
Bye,
So nice,
Bye.
nice to meet you.
All right, Lee Spann, meteorologist over at Channel 8.
Look at Roxanne. She's blushing.
MJ,
Roxanne
that's like the
is
sweetest thing. Thank you. That
You are
is so nice.
You're glowing like you're radioactive.
Well, you
you
know
could have
what?
been a prop in the Oppenheimer movie right now.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I've always listened to her, and like I heard her voice. It's just so relaxing. I like her, and for you to have, I didn't know if she knew me, and thought that, well, that's creepy. So now we've kind of like,
You broke the ice.
yeah, exactly. Thanks to you. Thank you. Very kind
Very sweet moment.
and thoughtful.
It was a very, very sweet, thoughtful
And
moment.
she is nice, and she does pick the clothes.
Look at that. All right, now
It was a little awkward.
I'm guessing that you guys in the next week or so you're gonna have lunch at Meat Market.
You got
Well,
to.
I mean, she's a busy television person, so I don't know if it's going to happen that quickly.
Well, she probably gets in 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and she's out.
Does she work till noon?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she works till. I don't know.
Roxanne, make it happen.
So Roxanne will be in
I
touch
will.
with Lee Spann. We'll have photos. We'll give you a blow-by-blow story.
That's the worst way you
what-
could have.
what-
I
what-
can't think of a worse way to paraphrase
well,
what their experience is going to be like. Together.
Whatever. So the surprise guest. Oh, did you see the Poke Bowl video that I put up on Instagram?
I did.
Do you know that's going to have 10,000 views in less than 24 hours?
Yeah, people love like fleshy raw fish videos.
It's not because of you. It's because your son shot it and it actually looks good.
Yeah,
It does look delicious.
probably so. So on my Instagram, folks, Fester, bring up the Instagram.
Okay.
All right. So hold on, don't touch it. I'm going to play it, and let me bring up the audio because I have to unmute it. So Julian primarily shot this with his Nikon Z7 II, and I took the last shot because Julian's in the shot. But this is like a minute and 20-second long video. Julian said, "Hey, Dad, can you make the poke bowl?" And I said, "Sure." I said, "But I want to shoot a video. Let's see how many views we can get." So here, listen to this.
Bowl. I'm making him a poke bowl. Let's dice the sushi grade tuna.
So I'm dicing the tuna, putting it in the bowl. Into the diced tuna goes some soy sauce, some sriracha. Look at that sriracha.
Oh, this is great for radio.
Yep.
But watching it
Some
right now, in fact,
shichimi, which is like Japanese chili pepper. And then we're going to round it out with some Japanese sesame oil. And we're going to stir it up. I love the flavor of sesame oil. Julian's poke bowl. This is Koshi Hikari Japanese grown rice. There's great stuff that's grown in California. You can find it in your favorite Japanese grocery store. It's cooked perfectly in the Zojirushi induction heat plus pressure. Anyway, this...
Are we going to watch this whole thing?
No,
and
we're
you giving cooking
doing
tutorials for Japanese food?
I like it. It's making me feel tingly, and I'm relaxed watching it.
So you're still tingly over having Lee Span on last
know why
segment.
you're tingly.
We all know why.
It's double. It's
relaxed.
double tingly. So then I take the rice out of the machine. I plate the tuna cubes in the delicious sauce that I made, and I hand Julian the poke bowl. And the video is on my Instagram, and people are eating this thing up. I mean, in thousands and thousands and thousands of views. And it's like it's gonna cross 10,000 soon. In less than 24 hours of me making a poke bowl for Julian. And people are like, "Oh my God, that tuna looks fantastic." Yeah, listen, I've got I got some people in the sushi business, so I get the high quality frozen sushi grade tuna blocks, and I cube it, and it is so delicious. And then when you have the right Japanese sticky rice, it is fantastic. If you want to see the video, and if you want to see how satisfied Julian is at the very end, holding his poke bowl, if you want to see,
shot is where he's like this.
Yeah. He's just nodding.
He's nodding his head. If you want to see, it's a quick video. It's a minute and 20 seconds. It's on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. Even Rick, our new program director, he sent me a message on there. "Oh my God, that tuna looks fantastic," or something. Where did you get that tuna? That tuna looks great. All right, check out the video. I think you'll like it. I think you'll salivate. Go to my personal Instagram, which is Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. And take a look at the video.
It's so well done. It's high quality video, and I'm wondering, is Julian for hire to come do videos for me for IG?
Like weddings
No, my kid. It's just very good storytelling.
Hey, and while you're looking at the sushi poke bowl video, give me a follow. Give me a follow at Certified MJ Radio. I'd appreciate it. All right, moving along. These stupid TikTok trends. Did you see the latest? And I had this to talk about on yesterday. I just didn't get around to it. The story really kind of took off over the weekend. Did you see these morons that are jumping out of speeding boats?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, they jump out of the back.
Well, yes.
It's a new trend.
It is.
It's highly dangerous.
It's deadly.
It's deadly trend.
Well, if it's I do a thing called wake surfing. You ever done wake surfing?
I have.
So that's really close to
it's
the
like
motor.
Barefoot water skiing.
Yeah, but the vehicle or the boat is moving in front of you.
Yeah, but I can't see how anybody could fall on the prop if the boat's going forward.
It's not the prop that kills them.
Oh, it's the water.
Listen to this. They're breaking their necks and stuff.
Oh, God.
They're falling backwards and they're hitting their neck.
They're not getting sucked up in the prop like they're like getting caught in a Vegematic or something.
Froggy, when you wake surf and you fall, how hard is the water?
Oh, when I wakeboard, it is Big Lou gave himself a hernia one time when he fell.
It's the water.
I knocked myself out.
Did you say Big Lou?
That's Remember, right. Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too.
Yeah, for his hernia.
I love wakeboarding.
Yeah. So, but MJ, the water that is, you can jump into is super hard at speed.
Hurts.
Oh, if you hit the water, they say like people that jump off bridges and hit the water, it's like hitting the concrete, pavement. All right, so listen to this. At least 4 people, including a father, have died in recent months for giving in to this stupid TikTok trend. I'm telling you, the Chinese Communist government, they're trying to kill us all. And they're relying on moron Americans to do stupid things. So now at least 4 people, including a father, have died, as according to Alabama authorities. They jump or flip off the back of speeding boats only to break their necks on the wake and drown. Last 6 months, we've had 4 drownings. This is just in like one county in Alabama.
That's not safe boating.
People doing the stupid TikTok jump off the back of the boat challenge.
I generally think of Alabama as one of the dumber states.
You know what? I do too, and that's is that unfair?
Is that just
have you spent any time in
stereotype?
Alabama?
I mean, there's that big rocket facility in Huntsville, Alabama. So I mean, there is some intelligence up there.
There's a naval operation in Mobile.
Mobile.
Right?
Well, hey, listen, they make Airbus 320s in Mobile.
So,
remember when Fester was on my boat once and jumped off on a tube and smacked his head on the back of the board?
Fester,
remember that? I was like, "Oh my God, are you gonna die?"
And now it's too fast to lift back in the boat.
Fester jumped off the Gandy Bridge live on the air. Remember that?
And he bit his tongue.
You want to talk about a bit that we got ourselves into so much perceived trouble for?
Oh yeah.
No real trouble,
but
perceived trouble.
That
Everybody was
fun.
flipping out.
That was fun.
Yeah. Authorities, Dave Reinhardt. Hello, Dave Reinhardt.
Old Joe Mama Johnson standing at the window.
You're not getting this debt ever.
Dude, give me the tape of the show. Never replay it again. Dude.
What was that, like 1997?
Yeah.
It's like 99.
99.
I've never seen Joe Mama ever that mad.
So
what precipitated that? Why did we have you guys pull off on the side of the Gandy and you jumped off into Tampa Bay? What?
I think it was just an idea.
So not every idea comes from a good place.
Yeah.
And I think like in the late 90s, there were a lot of activity on the Skyway Bridge. Yeah. And we're like, you know what? If you're going to jump off a bridge, jump off the Gandy.
Maybe it was the Skyway swing, the guys who did the big swing.
I don't know, but I jumped off the Gandy bridge.
Andrew is telling me that we have to take a call from George in Waimama. Hello, George. You're on the MJ Morning Show. May I help you?
Yes, good morning. How are you guys?
We are well, George. What can we do for you this morning?
Yes, I'm a big listener, and I just heard how Roxanne's having lunch, and I was curious if maybe Froggy and Fester wanted to grab lunch.
So George has a crush on Froggy and Fester. I tell you, Fester can fall on you and crush you. How about that?
I gotta wash my hair.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay,
I'll go lunch with George.
Sounds good. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, really.
All right. So Fester and Froggy going to lunch with George, the listener now.
Thanks, George.
We go to Applebee's or something.
Let's go to Hooters.
Go to
That's
Hooters.
wonderful. Hey, your choice. You guys choose. I'm there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night.
I'm day drinking.
Street stay with the Oreo shake.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All right.
George. It's very sweet.
All right, George, hang on. We'll get your phone number off the air. Andrew will get it and pass it on to Fester, and you guys can have lunch at Applebee's or wherever.
Oh, my God. Me, Fester, Roxanne, George, and Lee Span all have lunch.
How about this? You 3 go to Applebee's. Lee and I will go to Meat Market, and then we'll all meet at the Dollhouse for a drink after.
I'm pretty sure Lee won't go to the Dollhouse.
Froggy and I do not objectify women like that. George is not like that.
Thanks for calling, George. Hold on a minute, okay?
Roxanne, do you want to blow your date with Lee?
All right.
Talking like that? Are you insane?
That's where Lee wants to go to.
She's class personified.
She's classy.
Yeah,
I know.
You can't say you want to go to the Dollhouse with Lee Span from Channel 8.
Just insanity.
Especially your first night out, middle of the day shift.
I don't think Channel 8 management will look kindly at that suggestion.
That stuff is not in it's in your contract. You cannot go to places like that.
Yeah.
So we will get her a disguise.
All right.
Hey, speaking of stupid things that people do on social media, and Roxanne, I think you're aware of.
Roxanne's giddy.
It's like Roxanne's never gone out with another person in her life. She's like coming up with the most awful day ever. We'll go to Meat Market. I'll go to a strip club. No. Let's just hang out and get to know each other for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Are you going to overplan and make it awkward? Let's go roller skating,
Hey, speaking, this is a date. We'll get to that in just a second.
Why don't you get a cake and have her face on it just to make it even more awkward at the end of the meal?
Why don't you go to a Vietnamese place and get a delicious banh mi sandwich. You know, folks, can someone tell me where is the best banh mi sandwich? Because my favorite banh mi sandwich in America is at the Saigon Deli in Soho in Manhattan. The Saigon Deli, was that on Broome? We're going to be up in New York, for the weekend up in early August, and I am definitely going to the Saigon Deli. And Michelle, my lovely wife Michelle, also loves a great banh mi sandwich with, delectable French bread, because of the French Vietnamese influence. Can somebody email me where is the best? I'm talking about the layers of the meats and the pickled vegetables. Somebody email me. Tell me where is the best banh mi Vietnamese sandwich in the Tampa Bay area. Email me, MJ at MJMorningshow.com. That's MJ at MJMorningshow.com. Oh, I see there's a Saigon Deli in Tampa as well. But the one we love the one in New York, the Saigon Deli. In fact, that was featured, I think, in the second season of Billions.
I think
Paul Giamatti was eating a banh mi sandwich in that restaurant.
There's literally a restaurant in a strip mall on 49th Street in Pinellas Park named
Banh Mi Saigon.
Yes.
That's right down the street.
It's about 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away.
Yeah, I think I was at that restaurant when I got the call that I was pregnant with my first daughter.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Crazy.
All right, so moving along.
And I have to interrupt. So today,
of course you do.
The theme.
This is a big day for Roxanne.
The theme of today is new friends.
You're tingly, aren't you?
She is on another level. She's on cloud 9.
Okay, you guys, you boys,
This is better than the rabbit.
Froggy, have your new friend George.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I'm never going out with George.
Ever.
I mean, listen, thank you for listening. Everybody who listens, thank you for listening. I'm never going to lunch with any of you, honestly.
The whole theme of this week is new friends. Embrace it. So another new friend who's coming in tomorrow is my doctor's daughter, and she just texted
your
me.
OBGYN's daughter's coming in to observe the show.
And
you know what? Why don't we ask the OBGYN if we can go in and observe?
Seriously, can I shadow him at work?
Yeah, we want to shadow him. Can we? We want to shadow the OBGYN.
Hey, Doc, listen.
Hey, it's only fair. Your daughter's shadowing us. We want to shadow you.
Yeah, I think that's called an intern, like a medical intern.
All right, Fester, you're going to want to stand back
residency with
here.
him.
Oh, man.
This is the part where I really earn my money. Here we go.
Folks, you got to love this show. Hey,
So
do you need to say more? Can I promote the $1,000 coming up?
Can I just say, so she just texted me. I can't wait for tomorrow. She's very excited. One question, anything I should wear? Are there any do's and don'ts of what's appropriate? No. Everything is appropriate around here. No do's and no don'ts.
Oh, we're gonna have some kid around here being all annoying.
She's 19 years old. She's
amazing.
She's a young woman. All right, moving along here, folks. $1,000 could be yours today. Again, congratulations to yesterday's winner, Cheryl from Wesley Chapel. Won $1,000. Yesterday, we launched the all-new MJ Cash Stash. This is as far as contests go, this is dummy-proof, okay? This is a very easy contest, all right?
It's pretty easy.
It is. So right after 9 o'clock, the window is really probably 9 to 9:20, depending on what kind of roll we're on. Between 9 and 9:20, I'm going to tell you the Cash Stash song of the day. We'll even play a clip for you. Like you're not going to know what it is, but it's going to be a well-known 80s song. So we'll play the clip, we'll tell you the song, and then you listen to Q105 during the course of the day, and the song is guaranteed to play during the workday before 6 p.m. When you hear it, be the 7th caller at 800-990-1047 and win $1,000. That's it. It is that easy. Cheryl and Wesley Chapel won the first one yesterday.
Yeah, I talked to Cheryl. She was so excited because she just moved into a new house.
Yeah.
So she's,
We're doing this all this week, next week, the week after, the week after. We're giving away thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. This is not one of the national contests, which, listen, those contests are great. People win money, but you're competing with other radio stations within our company. in different
Yes.
markets, different stations, but people win. And we have a lot of Tampa Bay area winners with our national contest. It's a good contest.
Yes.
But this is local only. It is only Q105, only here on 104.7 FM. And in just over half an hour, I'm going to give you the next song to listen for $1,000.
We need to emphasize you have to listen between 9 and 10 o'clock to hear the name of the song. You can't text me later in the day and say, Roxanne, please tell me what the song is. I can't tell you.
That's a good point. We will only reveal the song between 9 and 9:20. So that is the only time we'll tell you what the song is. You can't get it later on. Well, I guess there are ways, but we won't talk about that.
Not by us, not through us. I mean,
well,
yeah.
no, technically, yeah.
No, we won't say that.
But
Well,
the stream, the podcast.
you have to do work, though. You can't.
Yeah.
But just like you can find anything. There's
Research.
Facebook groups.
And
that
I don't
have
mind
everything.
that because that'll juice up our podcast numbers.
but
I don't
listen,
mind that.
You can go back and do
Yeah.
the work and find the
Right.
song, but we're not going to tell it to you a second time. is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
or MJTV.
Yeah.
Juice up
Yeah.
our numbers. And listen,
Yeah, there you go.
juice it up, baby. Juice it up. All right, moving along. Roxanne, I know that you are aware of this. Have you tried this? Man, people on social media are doing the dumbest things. Did you see what the latest suntan hack is?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What the frig?
Seems like you'd be stinky if you did that.
What is it? Fish oil?
Well, Roxanne, tell everyone what it is.
It's pouring beer on yourself, right? Is that the one you
Yeah,
saw?
pouring beer on yourself and just lying out in the sun and baking.
Stinky, right? I
Like
mean,
we just celebrated winning the World Series and we're pouring beer on each other.
You ever notice what a nice tan the players have the next week?
All right, this is just dangerous. So you're going to become sticky. You're going to smell like, that sticky, like concrete bar floor?
Yeah.
You know,
yes, ew, and
you ever-
it stinks in
you know,
there.
it stinks.
It's
Like it's the bar back smell. You know what I'm talking about?
yes, just
And then it's all sticky and your feet are crunching and it's like you're sticking to the floor.
Wow, what kind of bars do you go to and how dirty are they?
I mean,
it's the dive bar, dirty mop, stinky beer on the floor, and
yeah.
smoke
okay. So
stuck
how
to
does this
it.
work? Do you just like open up your? I was gonna say Bud Light. but I
Open
don't
up
wanna-
your Bud Light.
I don't want to piss anybody off.
Yeah.
But you open up your beer, you just pour it on yourself, or do you like wipe it on yourself? How do
Maybe
you
you
do
put it in
in
a
a
bottle.
tub.
It's the Mulvaney process.
Put it like in a squirt bottle and spray yourself with
I'm
it.
out. But listen, how do you apply it? How do you apply the beer? Whatever beer you use.
They're just pouring out of it. This
What
is
do you
the
think
dumbest.
they do, Fester?
I don't know.
Yeah.
If like you put it in like a dish and you wipe it like a towelette.
This does nothing for you. It is dangerous. I mean,
How is it dangerous?
Not to mention, it's liquid. It's probably just going to roll off your body. It's not going to absorb that
You're going to get a
much.
DUI probably.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Drunk through absorption.
another dumb trend.
Okay,
Use
if you-
formaldehyde instead.
Yeah, or use like baby oil and iodine like we did back in the 80s and 90s. And
Oh, iodine?
remember that?
No.
What?
Would your mother use that like in the
What are you talking about?
Iodine?
What?
baby
You guys
oil
don't
and
know about
as
that?
A, as a homemade-
Iodine?
Baby oil and iodine.
Oh, I know about baby oil.
Iodine's orange.
Are you talking about making like a self tanner?
No, it's a baby oil and iodine tan. The mixture of baby oil and iodine was used to achieve a summer tan for years, but it's very harmful for the skin.
Ugh.
I
All
just
right.
spray sun in on my skin.
I am moving along. You know what time it is?
Airplane stories.
It
time.
is. Yes, it is.
Oh, great.
This is crazy. So, Sun Country, does that fly into PIE or TPA?
I want to eat a pie right now.
Sun Country.
I don't know.
Look for. I think Sun Country flies into St. Pete Clearwater Airport or PIE.
Yeah, it flies out of Tampa.
This happened on a Sun Country flight. A guy wanted on drug charges jumped out of the airplane at the airport in Minneapolis, St. Paul. You got to be kidding me. A man wanted on drug charges leapt off a Sun Country flight in an attempt to escape officers waiting for him at the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Jeremiah Raymond Hoskins, 44, was aboard Sun Country Flight 346, arriving from Orlando on Sunday night. Pretty close. It could have been arriving from PIE in St. Pete here.
Flies out of Tampa.
Sun Country. Hold on. No, Andrew's telling me it flies out of PIE.
All right. Maybe we're both wrong. I don't know.
Do they fly to both airports?
Well, I typed in Sun Country flights from Tampa, and it gives me.
All right, Andrew, what do you know? Andrew, our producer. Well, Andrew, get on the microphone. We're talking to you live on the air.
Right, I have to go back to the website, and the microphone doesn't go over there.
Okay, well, yes, it does. You got an arm that's 6 feet long.
Okay, so according to Google, they listed as Tampa, Florida, but in parentheses it says PIE.
All right, so PIE would be PIE. Anyway, so according to a statement from Sun Country, the passenger jumped out of the plane's emergency exit after arriving at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport Sunday night from Orlando. According to the statement from Sun Country, the flight from Orlando had arrived at the gate when a passenger in the exit row opened the emergency door and left the airplane. The aircraft reached Terminal 2, Gate 11 Terminal 2 at about 11 p.m. Minneapolis-St. Paul Metropolitan Airport's commission representative said the passenger, the 44-year-old man from Minnesota, jumped onto the airfield as passengers were deboarding. The Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport police were waiting for the passenger when the plane arrived, according to authorities. And he was going to be arrested when he landed on violating a restraining order. He also had outstanding warrants. He was also charged with felony domestic assault. This guy sounds like a real treat. According to the criminal complaint, he poured diesel fuel on the mother of his children and assaulted her. Court records show that he was arrested, released a few days later. Most recent incident at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport, which is MSP. He was arrested around 11:40 p.m., about 30 minutes after he jumped out of the plane onto the airfield. And then authorities found him inside an airline food service truck. What, like Sky Chefs or something? Gate Gourmet?
Gate Gourmet.
What the hell? This is crazy. He didn't want to be arrested, so he opens up the emergency exit. That takes some balls, man. I'm telling you.
If you're trying to elude authorities, you got to get out of that plane. If you make it to the gate, they got you. All right, Andrew is right, apparently.
Yeah, apparently he is.
All right, I'm just saying.
And by the way, I get to use this sound effect again. You're now free to ram your plane wing into a light pole. Would you like to guess what airline that is? You're now free to move about the country.
Southwest?
Yes. All right, so this is crazy. A Southwest Airlines plane hit a light pole at the Jacksonville airport. Boeing 737, that's all that Southwest flies, made contact with a light pole as it was taxiing at Jacksonville. How the hell did that happen? Would he, veer off? I mean, the airports are kind of designed so if you're on the normal runway or taxiways that you don't ram into light poles.
You really just have to follow that big line, right?
Just stay, centered on the concrete. Yeah, it was flight 5122 from Houston Hobby to Jacksonville. Landed safely. Aircraft carrying 172 people. None of the occupants on board were hurt. So was the plane damaged? Yeah, turns out that the leading edge of the left wing, just ahead of the winglet, was severely damaged. The plane was unflyable. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Did you see the video? This is while I was on vacation, while I was scuba diving with Julian. Did you see the kids that were videoing out the window? And they were, it was a Delta, I think it was United. I think they were on a United flight, and they're just videoing out the window. They're all excited, and they capture on video bring it up. Bring up the story. I think it was United, and their plane's wing smashed into a Delta plane. Smashed into the back of a Delta plane. I think it was United on Delta, if I'm not mistaken. And these kids are all excited. They're videoing, and they capture their plane ramming into another plane. Yeah, winglet of United. Let's see here.
Is it Boston?
I don't know. I'll play the video.
I'm gonna watch some terrible.
Winglet of United plane hits Delta plane at Boston Logan. Yeah, so it was a United on a Delta. Here, listen.
It's not.
Look at this.
Oh, it did. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my Lord.
That's
Oh,
not good.
Lordy.
What was gonna happen? It hit the other wings.
I mean, they caught it on video, and it's like crystal clear video. The United Blue winglet smashes into the rear of a Delta plane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Oh, and like I said, this is the airplane segment here on today's MJ Morning Show. Another United flight to Europe diverted. Why do you think the flight had to divert? A passenger became irate. Why do you think the plane diverted with an irate passenger? What was the cause of the irateness?
Smelly people?
VO, yeah.
Nope.
It's a good guess.
No, thanks.
Turns out a passenger did not get their first choice of the meal they wanted.
I didn't even know. Okay, how often do you get a meal?
Yeah, meals aren't even an option on most planes.
A United flight to Europe, guys. It's a long haul flight, and even domestic flights. If you're in first class, you're typically getting meal service on flights. If you're on a U.S. airline and it's first class, you're getting a meal typically. Not like Southwest. You'll get some peanuts or whatever, pretzels, whatever they're handing out. United Airlines Flight 20 from Houston to Amsterdam, dump fuel, diverted to Chicago after the business class passenger in seat 11G melted down over not having his first choice of meal available. After removing the passenger and refueling at O'Hare, the flight landed 3.5 hours late in Amsterdam. Aviation watchdog John NYC shares internal United communication showing that the diversion was due to a disruptive passenger on board seat 11G, threat level 1, which is the lowest level of threat on an airplane. However, they wouldn't have chosen to make the costly decision to divert unless the passenger was extremely unruly, according to this report. Can you imagine that? You're an adult and you flip out because you can't get your first meal choice in business class, and they have to divert and land and dump jet fuel at what? Probably $4 a gallon?
I know that I've had some of the finest meals of my life on a plane.
Oh, we get out of
I
here.
haven't had food on a plane in forever.
Terrible food, yeah.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the aviation segment of the MJ Morning Show.
Last thing on planes.
Yes.
Did you see the video of the Southwest flight that took off like on the 4th of July? And it flew through a firework?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Or
Yeah.
is it cool or scary? I don't know how to feel
did
about
see
this.
that. Hang on. Where was this? I did see it popped up in my feed. Do we know where this is?
I don't know any other details other than it was a big firework that went off as the plane was taking off.
Hey, Andrew, grab the video link and put that up on Festa. We'll get it to you. We'll put this up in a few minutes on videos mentioned on the MJ Morning Show. We'll have this on our website at mjmorningshow.com. But I did see that. It popped up in one of my social feeds. And a Southwest flight is literally flying through fireworks being shot up on the 4th of July, which I don't know if that was like a fireworks, like an organized show, or if it was just like backyard boomers,
It looks like a backyard boomer.
You think so?
You would think that would happen more often, right?
I mean, usually there's not large sanctioned displays near airports.
Yeah, right on the approach pattern. We're gonna have big old 4th of July fire. Time for the finale.
I mean, you know how there are planes that get really close to that bowling alley on Hillsborough Avenue?
Oh yeah, I just flew in on Cayman Air. Julie and I flew in. That's a landing on runway 19 left. If you're flying in over Carrollwood, over Andrew's house, if you're flying in and you see the Pin Chasers, is that Pin Chasers, the bowling alley?
Yeah, Pin Chasers is right there.
Yeah, right on Hillsborough. You're essentially right over their parking lot, and that's runway 19 left at Tampa International.
But if you shot something from their parking lot or from their field, a mortar that goes up, I don't know, 100 feet.
Dude, you're literally at 100 feet at that point. This plane was up at probably a couple of hundred or maybe 500 feet. Where the firework went, right into the flight path. Certainly very interesting. All right, I'm looking at the Madonna update. Did you see the message Madonna put out? We've got some celebrity things. So Jamie Foxx is continuing to make like this miraculous sudden appearance. Now he's playing golf. Did you see this?
Oh, he's better than ever.
What the hell? Jamie Foxx, listen.
Has he said anything?
Is this a body double? Or is this really Jamie Foxx? Because we had heard that Jamie Foxx had a stroke, and suddenly, out of nowhere, Jamie Foxx is on the bow of a boat on the Chicago River waving to people over the weekend. Now he's playing golf.
Well, he's at a driving range.
Was he going to bungee jump next? All right, hang on a minute. We'll get into that. Madonna's swearing that she's going to relaunch her world tour, which has been postponed. Oh, and Kim Kardashian. Are you seeing what's going on with Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady?
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. And then also I want to make an observation about Kim Kardashian because I saw an image of her and she's freaking out over, and Roxanne, this will be right up your alley.
Oh, let me guess. It's related to a butt.
No, it's ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like shadowy silhouettes. All right, hold on. I'll get into all that, and that's and the Undertaker. You know, the famous wrestler, the Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, Mark Galloway,
one of Froggy's favorites.
Well, did you hear what he did with his wife and a shark?
He could do anything. Would he tombstone pile drive a shark?
I will explain all of that and more. Oh, and what was found in Aretha Franklin's couch?
God, I can only guess.
What was found in Aretha Franklin's couch? You gotta hear. All right, we're loaded next. Also, we're gonna give away tickets to Boy George and Culture Club next hour, as well as $1,000 song title revelation. Coming up in minutes, right after 9 o'clock, we're going to give you the next song to listen for the MJ Cash Stash. So we'll give you the song title, and of course you want to wait for it to play later on during the day, be the 7th caller, and you'll win the $1,000. What song are you listening for? We'll tell you next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. If you're making... MJ Morning Show. This is Q105. MJ and the crew. Almost 9 o'clock. You know what happens at 9 o'clock? Well, that opens up the window, and within the next minutes, I generally, just to kind of protect myself here, I generally say between 9 and 9:20. It shouldn't go all the way to 9:20, but I will reveal the MJ Cash Stash song momentarily. So the Cash Stash is on the way in just a bit. We'll tell you the latest song title to listen for. This is a very easy contest. So every morning, just after 9 o'clock, I'll give you the song title to listen for. And you want to listen to Q105 all day long. And it could happen at any time. It could happen an hour later, 2 hours later. It could happen at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It could happen at noon, whatever. I'm going to give you the song title. Wait for that song to play. When you hear it, be the seventh caller at 800-990-1047 and win $1,000. $1,000. And we're doing it all week, all next week, all the week after, or the week after. We're giving away a ton of money. $1,000 a pop. Hey, just ask Cheryl from Wesley Chapel. She won $1,000 yesterday. What was the song yesterday? It was like Manic Monday yesterday. All right, so we'll reveal the next song for $1,000 in just a few minutes. Hey, that was Billy Joel we just played. And you know what? Let me get something out of the way here quickly.
Okay.
This happened while we were on vacation, that the Fall Out Boy song dropped, the remake of We Didn't Start the Fire.
Right.
Are you guys aware of this or no?
No.
I know they put a remake out of it and left some stuff out, right?
Well, left some stuff out. It's all new lyrics.
I haven't heard
What do
it.
you mean?
I haven't heard it.
Well, I meant to talk about this like a week ago when we first got back from vacation. I meant to talk about this on July 3rd because we did a live show on July 3rd. And I had this on the list, and I had Andrew pull the audio clips, but I just didn't get around to it. And I'm like, oh, my God, I still haven't gotten to this story. And we just played Billy Joel, our one song in a row this hour. And
one song in a row. Row.
So it reminded me, oh, man, the Billy Joel deal. So, of course, everyone knows the classic We Didn't Start the Fire. It's a brilliant song. It's a genius song. I think I've read that Billy Joel hates it, hates to perform it, doesn't like it. And, of course, We Didn't Start the Fire, which let me play a little bit of Billy Joel here before I play Fall Out Boy. So, everyone knows this song, We Didn't Start the Fire. I can't sing any lyrics until the song actually plays, then I know what they are.
Well, stop ruining it.
Okay, so
Marilyn Monroe.
Billy Joel doesn't hate the song. He loves the song. It has made him rich as well as every other song. But he doesn't get why other people hate the song.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that I read that he doesn't like, that he's not a fan of his own song.
Yeah, he said Billy Joel knows a lot of people they don't care for, or they hate We Didn't Start the Fire.
Andrew's an expert on this crap. Yes, Andrew.
I'm not an expert, but he has said it's not a great song. It's not it was written just as an exercise.
I think it's a great song. I've always, you know what I wish I had? There was a poster that the record company, was that CBS record? So there was a Columbia CBS. So Columbia Records put out a poster and radio stations got it. I wish I still had it. I don't know what happened to it, but it was a poster with all of the lyrics written out. And then it was like Columbia Records, Billy Joel. It was really kind of a cool deal. And they framed it. They framed it and they sent it to radio stations around the country. And I was at WPLJ New York, 95.5 WPLJ in New York when the song came out, and they sent the poster to us. I wish I kept that damn thing. I think, you know what? I think Mike Preston, that bastard, stole it. I think that's what happened. All right, so here's the deal. So Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire, has been remade by Fall Out Boy. I love Fall Out Boy.
Oh, do you?
I think Fall Out Boy is very innovative.
Why don't you name two songs? That's the song you think?
That's a good one.
They sampled the month's Fall Out Boy. I like it.
So
there are people complaining about it. I think they did a nice job with it.
It's good, and I've always wondered how We Didn't Start the Fire would continue because it ends like in the middle of the 80s or the late 80s.
Well, there you go. Fall Out Boy picks it up.
But it's not chronological.
No, it's not.
The thing about Billy Joel's song was there's a timeline.
Yeah.
You know, you started with Harry Truman, you end with Rock and Roller Cola Wars.
So Froggy's going, ugh. So
That's
what?
straight
They're
diarrhea.
no Blink 182 like you saw last night at Amalie Arena?
Oh, Blink sings about chicks and life, not about politics. Fall Out Boy. Isn't that the band with the big fat redheaded ginger singer? Big fat guy?
Fall Out Boy? What?
They have big fat redheaded ginger? Oh, yeah, no?
No.
Why don't you show me the lead singer of Fall Out Boy then?
He's pretty.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty. That band
I think,
stinks.
are you thinking of...
I'm thinking of the leader of Fall Out Boy.
Are you?
I don't think so.
That fat redheaded guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you don't know his name?
That's not the singer. This is.
All right.
Anyway, moving along. I like the Fall Out Boy remake of Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire.
Yeah, that and Michael Bublé. Your two favorites.
Folks, I am in moments, I'm going to give you the $1,000 MJ Cash Stash song. It'll happen in minutes. First, though, I want to take a little bit of a detour because I teased Madonna. I teased, I got a lot of stuff here. So breaking news. Hang on a minute. Breaking news, folks. There was a fire at Alessi Bakery on Cypress in Tampa.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a Tampa treasure.
Alessi Bakery is an absolute treasure. Alessi caught fire last night, according to Tampa Fire Rescue. Reported structural fire at Alessi on West Cypress just before 9 o'clock last night. Fire started outside near an outside refrigeration and freezer unit.
Is it burned to the ground, or is it just like a relatively minor fire?
No, it looks like the business it looks like it's mostly intact, but apparently there's a lot of water damage. Fire was under control within 25 minutes, according to Tampa Fire and Rescue. No injuries. They're investigating, and Alessi Bakery is temporarily closed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to get my scachata today.
Oh, I love scachata.
Hey, we can play more Billy Joel. We didn't.
Alessi Bakery.
Froggy, that's terrible.
Inappropriate.
We didn't start.
You're the one who did the story right after we didn't start the
That
fire.
really is some terrible time.
We didn't start the fire at Alessi Bakery on Cypress. No, come on.
Cannoli, eclair, everything's burning here.
Anyway, our hopes are that Alessi opens back up as quickly as possible. The MJ Morning Show is pulling for you, Alessi Bakery.
Cuban sandwich cupcakes, one match is all it takes.
All right, Fester.
Alessi Bakery's on fire.
All right, stop. All right. We will give out the $1,000 cash stash song in just a moment. First, though, Fester, do you think we have an incident brewing?
I don't see how we could hurt anything.
All right.
By talking about it. We're either going to help or whatever is going to happen is going to
I don't
happen.
think it's going to
Or
help.
we're going to burn it to the ground.
What's happening?
All right. Now, I don't want to mention any specific names. All right.
Other than Jackie.
Wacky Jackie has just joined us in the studio.
When Fester's doing the hands, like burning,
That's his thing.
When I rub my hands together, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
the
excited.
hand rubbing.
it's not good.
Fester rubs his hands like he's kindling wood in the Boy Scouts.
Now you're dropping your M&Ms.
All right.
Oh, boy.
All right, now here's the deal. It has come to my attention that Wacky Jackie from our sales department, Wacky Jackie, you think you're going to be fired today?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Oh, no.
right.
You
So-
look
I might
beautiful
have made a
today.
mistake.
So during the commercial break,
Hey, wait, before you
Wait a
get
minute,
into that,
wait a minute.
Jackie looks gorgeous today, so
Thank
it's a
you.
really nice day to go out on.
Thank
if
you so
if
much.
it
Yeah, I
didn't
got my
happen.
hair done.
Yeah, I see
I'm
that.
more red
You
than
look,
blonde.
Yeah, you look smoking hot today.
Thank you
All right,
so much.
All right, so here's the deal. Wacky Jackie believes she could be fired today. Fester, how did you come across this information?
so every day,
You might have made a mistake. Is that what I might have made a mistake.
I might have made a mistake.
every day we're over to here at the radio station. I walk over to Jackie's desk about this time,
Right.
and I rate her candy drawer. She has, today she has peanut M&Ms.
Fester's always in my
She
drawers.
gave me I got myself into her sweet drawers and walked out with some white chocolate. Anyway, So I go to her candy dish. Of course, when you take her candy, you have to say hello to her. So I'm like, hey, Jackie, how are you? I complimented your hair.
Well, first of all, with your candy dish,
Mm-hmm.
do you know that Wacky Jackie informed me that she was spending $30 a week on candy?
I believe it. Candy's getting so expensive.
But you should
And
not.
That's
That is
at least. No, and that's since I started.
That's
I spend
ridiculous, though.
Probably closer $30 to $40 a week buying candy for all the salespeople
Oh,
and
you-
everybody who comes by.
you
It's
should-
the only way I can make friends.
But
Well, it works. Hey, it works. I'll tell you what. Listen, MJ. When you guys were gone, I was here with my daughter, and Wacky Jackie came in and talked to her, and she had her little RBF face going on, and Jackie's like, "Come with me, have some candy, little girl." And I'm telling you what,
Oh God.
Evelyn J talks about you all the time.
So,
I love
folks,
she's like, "How's Jackie
Roxanne,
doing?"
hang on, stop that. Roxanne just
Da-da-da.
said that her 6-year-old daughter has resting bitch face, RBF.
Well, she does, though.
She does.
She does.
All right, back.
I've never seen a more pissed off 5-year-old.
But I made her happy.
No.
I was Aunt Jackie, and it was awesome.
You have
Back
to
to
prove
the
yourself.
story. Back to the.
So I see Jackie.
Yes.
I get my candy. Jackie comes around. You can't get candy from Jackie without giving a hug.
All right, get to the story.
And really close face, Jackie whispers to me. She says, "I think I'm going to get fired today." And I'm like, "What?"
All right, Wacky Jackie, I got to give out the $1,000 song.
Do the song.
After we talk about you getting fired.
Oh, God,
All right,
okay.
So what mistake might you have made?
I might have engaged in some social media debauchery.
Debauchery. Okay.
Pardon me. I can spell it.
All
I
right.
just can't say
All
it.
right.
And I might have,
Sent news.
had an evening drinking and too much and got on social
So
media
MJ,
to.
she got drunk and she said some really snarky or mean things about some members of management around.
Hang on. So is it true? So you're confirming over the weekend you got a little liquored up at your house and you took to social media
I did.
and you disparaged some fellow coworkers?
I did. Apparently, there's screenshots that are going to be read to me
Oh my
this
God.
month
What
because I
the-
deleted it and I can't remember what the hell I
I know
said.
people who do that.
What did you do?
Was this an ARI?
I guess they're going to tell me because I don't remember.
Oh my God.
So I stay home and don't go out
All right,
when
so
I'm going to be like that. So.
If you get fired,
Yes.
will you still do our photoshops?
I will absolutely do
Okay.
everything
MJ.
you guys need. You know what?
Hold on, Jackie. Screw you, MJ.
What?
If you get fired, let's intervene. Let's try to make up.
when they walk you out later this morning.
Jackie, listen. Isn't there something that can't this just be a stern talking to and a warning in your permanent file? Do people need to get fired over this?
Well, how-
really?
Oh
How
my God!
bad?
Every week, pick somebody.
Wait, did you hear that you have to have a meeting or something?
Are you being
About
called
this?
in?
As far as I know,
When?
no. I just it was.
Did you
kind
get
of a-
an email?
No, not yet.
And you
But
have
did
no.
someone ask you to come in?
Not yet.
All right, and you have no idea what you actually put on social media? 'Cause-
I have an idea of a couple of things I might have said, but I don't know. I don't remember.
So what makes you think it got back to management?
You
though?
deleted it.
Because the screenshots are circulating?
Yeah, my boss told me.
Oh, jeez.
Which boss? I'm gonna write
I'm
it
sorry.
down.
I thought we had freedom of speech, but apparently the Constitution doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, no.
Well,
And half the staff's been fired in the last 6 months anyway, so
That
it's okay.
boss?
Okay.
That
So
boss?
listen.
All right,
Yes.
so all right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. We will
Like this is so going to help.
we'll give our audience an update tomorrow morning. We'll let you know whether Wacky Jackie is still here or whether Wacky Jackie is gone.
And we'll give a
All right.
better recommendation.
Wacky Jackie, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks.
I got to do
Okay,
the $1,000 song.
do the song. Hey,
All right,
thanks. Love you guys.
All right, we love you too. I
luck.
hope you don't get fired. Good luck. Best of luck to you.
Godspeed.
You're fired.
This is not going to work out well at all,
boy.
MJ.
All right.
I need you to intervene.
All right, I'll see if I can intervene. All right, 9:16 at the MJ Morning Show. Let's do it. Today's Cash Stash song. Folks, this is a no-brainer of a contest. We are giving away thousands of dollars, thousands of bucks. This week, next week, the week after, $1,000 a day. It's the MJ Cash Stash. I'm going to give you the song title right now. We're going to do it every morning between 9 and 9:20. It's now 9:16. Today's Cash Stash song is Faithfully Guaranteed to play.
Don't call now. Don't call now. That was just the sampling of it.
Yeah.
People are calling now.
Yeah, that's just an example. All right, so look, all the lines are lighting up. All right, so Faithfully by Journey. It is guaranteed to play before 6 p.m. today. It could happen in minutes. It could happen 2 hours from now, 3 hours from now. It's guaranteed to play before 6. When it does, be the 7th caller at 800-990-1047 and win $1,000. Faithfully, Cash Stash. Good luck, and we'll announce the winner tomorrow morning as well. I mean, obviously, we'll have the winner later on today when it happens, but we'll mention it tomorrow morning. Like yesterday morning, Cheryl and Wesley Chapel won $1,000. So you could win the $1,000 today. Journey, Faithfully, when it plays, be the 7th caller, 800-990-1047. It is that easy. The Cash Stash is on. And that's the only time we mention the song. We're not going to mention it again. That's why you have to listen every morning between 9 and 9:20 in order to get the title. Simple as that. All right, Madonna. So Madonna has been spotted walking around the Upper East Side of Manhattan. This is after we heard that she was near death, that they had to use Narcan to revive her.
I told you this was a setup to back out of her tour.
No.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know it.
I had heard from several people, including people in the record biz, that she really almost checked out. And now she's bounced back, and she had some kind of bacterial infection. And I didn't even know until I read this that Narcan can be used to treat, or when people are in like a septic type of shock deal, that a Narcan can have a similar effect of trying to overcome or revive folks from an opioid overdose.
All right.
Yeah. So and the story was Madonna had to be revived, and she was like dead, and they brought her back from the dead. Telling you what, all her plastic surgery does make her look a bit embalmed, but that's a whole different story.
I mean, I can't imagine she'd look much different in the casket.
Well, listen, I like Madonna. I think Madonna's great. I think she, how innovative was she, when she hit the scene, and, she's had great music over the years.
Yes, let's burn crosses and dance around them.
Yeah,
All right,
show a lot
Fester.
of cleavage.
All right, so Fester.
Yes.
Madonna is back on her feet, and she's walking around Manhattan, all right? She was seen, she's 64 years old. She was wearing giant sunglasses, wide-brimmed hat, Nike sneakers, and she was leaning on a lamppost waiting to cross the street at East 80th and Lex. God, I've been there a million times. I probably leaned on that same lamppost.
What a leaner.
Yeah, Julian went to school right near there, right near, Alan Stevenson's, where, and then Chloe went to Marymount. In the city.
Nobody cares.
Hey, I
mean, we don't need directions.
I know the neighborhood. That's all I'm saying.
That's it. You could have, I get it.
All right, so Madonna, she put out a message. Did you see the message she put out?
Something like, I'm going to be taking care of my health.
Yeah, Madonna put out a message. She breaks her silence. The tour is postponed. So we had Madonna in, September?
Yeah.
What was the Madonna tour date here in Tampa at Amalie?
Let me look it up.
And I think it was sold out.
It was.
Yeah, the concert sold out, but it's going to be rescheduled. Madonna put out a message. Thank you for your positive energy, prayers, and words of healing and encouragement. I have felt your love. I'm on the road to recovery and incredibly grateful for all the blessings in my life. My first thought when I woke up in the hospital was my children. My second thought was that a lot of Madonna music is going to be played and my royalties are going to go through the roof.
That's right.
No, it doesn't say that. My second thought was that I did not want to disappoint anyone who bought tickets for my tour. I also didn't want to let down the people who worked tirelessly with me over the last few months to create my show. I hate to disappoint anybody. My focus now is my health and getting stronger. And I assure you, I'll be back with you as soon as I can. The current plan is to reschedule the North American leg of the tour and begin in October in Europe. I couldn't be more grateful for your care and support. Love, M. Madonna.
So Madge was going to be in Tampa on September 7th.
Speaking of health issues, and it was sold out concert. It's just going to be rescheduled. So we wish her the best. Madonna's a classic. Listen, I think she's just, I do. I've always liked Madonna. All right, quick break. Come on, what?
I mean, she was a lunatic a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about it. Now she almost dies, and everybody says nice things about it.
I've been very vocal. I don't think her plastic surgery. I think just age gracefully and not
Age how you want to age.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All right.
So speaking of health issues, Jamie Foxx. Apparently, it's a miracle. It's a righteous gemstones miracle. Jamie Foxx is playing golf now. All right, we'll get into that. I got a lot of stuff.
I got something I really want you to cover.
That's fine. Kim Kardashian, The Undertaker, and the shark deal. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lightning round next. So whatever you do, don't move. The MJ Morning Show continues in just mere moments here on Q105. Stand by. After we have Wacky Jackie in the studio, I have to play some relaxing classical music like some Boccherini. Welcome back to the MJ Morning Show on Q105. You think Wacky Jackie's going to get it today or what?
I'm still not even sure what she did.
Guess what? I just kind of got filled in on some of the social media posts.
I found out too.
Yes. Pretty rough.
I don't think she remembers the degree of roughness.
Can't we?
She doesn't. Should I call Ron in here?
No, that would make things even more
that-
awkward.
yeah.
Hold on. Nothing you do can hurt MJ because the decision has either already been made or you can only make it better. So whatever you do, there's really no wrong answer.
Now, if she was liquored up and blasted out of her mind,
Then that's her excuse.
well, it's not an excuse if you're behind the wheel of a car.
But she wasn't.
She's on her phone.
She was home, and instead of driving,
So her
irresponsibly,
phone was her car, and she just rammed into a school.
she got a TUI.
All right.
I know people who did that all the time.
Yeah, TUI, texting under the influence, 100%.
I had a friend who would Ambien text people.
Well,
and she would have no clue of what she said or
listen,
did.
you can't control that. If
No.
you're on Ambien, I mean, we've had stories of people driving 300 miles and they wake up like, where am I? They got in their car and drove on Ambien in the middle of the night. I drove all night. I mean, in the middle of the night. Yeah, I don't know if it looks good for Wacky Jackie, folks. We might be having a Wacky Jackie funeral.
No, she's still going to be part of the show, but she just won't be part of Beasley Media Group.
That's not exactly how it goes.
I hope they don't. I hope they. All right, I'm gonna have to
I
go.
don't think they will.
I'm gonna have to go see Ron.
I'm going to have a good
You're going to intervene?
positive energy.
It's going to be the white knight?
Listen, you got to help. We love Jackie.
Yeah.
I mean, we love everybody around here,
Yeah.
but we got to help our friend get past this unfortunate
Why,
time.
she get called into a meeting or something?
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Apparently, MJ's saying it was pretty rough stuff.
All right, Jamie. Yes.
I've got a story I really want to talk about.
Yes.
And if you say no, we'll save it for tomorrow.
All
That's
right.
fine. But what about that little girl in Miami? I showed my kids that video.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The little girl who escaped her kidnapper.
Oh, that's great. Bring the show down with a child
My
kidnapping.
God, an
That's
abduction.
great. Yeah, let's.
The last time we went
hey,
to
let's- you know what?
Roxanne-
Let's just rename it Amber Alert Radio. How about that? It's
No.
Amber. It's Amber Alert 105. What do you think? Amber 105.
You know what? That's actually a hit. That's actually great. Yeah, you know,
Okay, well, we can talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do that.
or
Yeah,
not at all.
Or not at all.
Or you just look it up on Google, people.
We'll talk. I don't have time to do it now.
I talked about it with my daughter, so let's do it tomorrow. It's very important.
Okay.
PSA.
All right. Roxanne is a very important segment for tomorrow, unless we have time here. We'll see how quickly I can get through this stuff. So Jamie Foxx suddenly shows up, and now he's playing golf. The guy, it was believed that he had a massive stroke, and he might never speak or walk or talk again. And now he's playing golf.
Something's going on. It sounds like a conspiracy to me.
Has he spoken to anyone or given any kind of press conference? Because right now, I don't believe it's him.
He was spotted at Top Golf in Naperville, Illinois.
It's a driving range.
I know it's a driving range. Thank you, Andrew. Was that on the air or off the air?
That was on the air. But he's not playing golf.
Hey, can you please...
How many strokes did he have?
Is Max back yet?
That's a funny joke, and you totally missed it.
No, I just heard
That's
that.
a funny joke.
He's playing golf. Froggy,
How do you play golf after you have a stroke?
That's awful.
It is pretty bad.
So anyway,
It's a hell of a place you have there, Jim.
he was spotted at Top Golf. An eyewitness told TMZ that Fox's golf swing was better than people with whom he was competing with.
Yeah, he's probably his kids.
He was walking regular, not dragging his leg,
Oh my gosh.
says an eyewitness. What the hell? His arm movement was definitely good. He was just regular Jamie. We heard he was on death's bed.
I don't understand. What's up with these celebrities who die and then they're fine?
Well, are we ever? It's animatronics.
Oh,
What's going on?
It's a remember when they brought Tupac back on stage? Hologram.
All right, I'll tell you what, this conspiracy, this is going to launch a conspiracy because Jamie Foxx was in awful shape, and now apparently he's at Top Golf. Tiger Woods is like, why couldn't he come to my place?
Mm-hmm.
What was
What's next?
Pop
Bob
stroke.
Saget's going to show up at Pin Chasers?
Oh, it's Pop Stroke.
So that's
Oh,
inappropriate.
my God, it's Jamie Foxx at Pop Stroke. Didn't we get a Pop Stroke in town?
In Wesley Chapel?
It's in Wesley Chapel?
Yeah.
Have you been there, anyone?
No.
I've been using that move for
just-
years.
You've been there, Andrew?
Yeah.
All right, well, tell us about it.
When you go there, it looks like a miniature version of a full-size golf course.
Is it nice?
Yes, it's very nice.
I gotta imagine it's very
I'm
nice.
sure it's a real dump.
Busy.
It's a real hole.
just
Tiger Woods put his name on this crap piece he's going to put all over the country.
No, but I haven't heard about it, but you're saying it's a really nice facility.
Yeah, it's a nice place. And like I said, it's very busy.
But Top Golf is different than Pop Stroke.
Top Golf is just a driving range.
with the big nets so you don't hit golf balls on I-75.
Pop Stroke includes mini golf, correct?
Yes, it is a mini golf course. Yes.
Okay, so then I went to mini golf at Elevate Fun, which is a new place at Citrus Park. It's amazing. We need to all take our kids.
Oh, that's the indoor thing?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're reimagining a lot of these empty anchor stores.
At Sears. It's the old Sears.
Yeah, so they're reimagining a lot of these spaces with something else. Like, what was the deal? A lot of big box stores or some malls that are being turned into
Pickleball courts.
Pickleball, exactly. Yeah.
So Elevate has mini golf. It has video games. It has a go-kart.
Laser tag.
All right, so you're telling me it's Dave & Buster's with a go-kart.
Yeah, basically.
I've never been to Dave & Buster's.
All right.
This has been the MJ, Roxanne, and Andrew show.
All right, so
coming up next, Andrew's critique on pizza.
Froggy had a great Bob Saget joke that got lost in all of that, but
What?
I did hear it. It's.
I think I said, what's next? Bob Saget's going to show up at Pin Chasers. It's terrible,
it's
John.
pretty funny. I mean, the people in the car heard it.
People are just dying. And then the next day, hey, look who it is. Fine.
All right, moving along. Kim Kardashian. Did you see the photo of her where she is scared because there's some kind of a shadowy figure behind the selfie that she took?
I'm scared of the ghost.
All right, bring this up.
Ass is shadow.
Fester, bring this up.
All right.
And I want to point this out. And Andrew, you're going to want to put this link up on stories mentioned on the MJ Morning Show. Hang on, I'm going to give you all the details. Just put your pants back on. Everything's going to be all right. So type this into Google. Kim Kardashian is freaking out after spotting eerie figure in photo while home alone.
It's my dad.
All right, do you see this? Look right behind her. Look at that. There's like an E.T. looking shadow in the window, and she doesn't know who the hell that is.
Oh my God, it's Robert.
Now, I would not put this past her to totally fabricate this.
Yeah, she looks good.
It's not her dad.
Well, here's the point.
He does.
I'm not really doing the story for the eerie figure. It's why can't she look like this all the time? She's got no makeup on and she looks great. She doesn't look all phonied up and all photoshopped, I don't think. But the point is she looks good with no makeup on. and there's some kind of eerie, shadowy figure in the drapes behind her.
That is kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is
looks
kind
like
of
a
weird.
little kid sitting there. It's like in the movie Three Men and a Little Baby, where you see the kid and the ghost in the drapes. You ever seen that?
Yeah,
Probably plants outside the window or
It's not
something.
a plant, it's a dead kid.
What?
In 3 Men and a Little Lady, 3 Men and a Baby, there's a dead kid in that movie.
No, it's
There's
not.
a ghost.
No, this is not.
Fester.
Oh, just like you, the hanging guy, the Wizard of Oz that
There's
you keep
also
talking
hanging
about.
yes.
That's erroneous. That's not true.
Well, in 3 Men and a Baby, there's a ghost. Check it out.
All right, we'll put the image of Kim Kardashian. We'll put the link to the story, and we'll have it up in a short amount of time on mjmorningshow.com and stories mentioned. So speaking of Kim Kardashian, the Tom Brady and Kim Kardashian rumors are intensifying because I guess they were both at some party in the Hamptons.
Oh, God. Tom Brady's going to date a Kardashian?
Everybody was at that party. Like it,
All right,
was,
so
there were
there's
a lot
not-
of celebrities.
There's
there.
nothing to this?
Was Doug?
No.
Then
Who
it
the
was
hell
that-
is Michael Rubin anyway? It was Michael Rubin's party. Who the hell is that?
I saw that same thing. I was like, I've never heard of Michael Rubin.
Yeah,
Is
Jay-Z was at that party.
He's
the guy-
Michael Rubin's star-studded Hamptons bash over the
He's a-
holiday week. Who is he?
He's a billionaire CEO of Fanatics. Oh, so is he? He's
I have no idea what the hell that
That's
is.
just going to make a sandwich joke.
Hey, Michael G. Rubin, I have no idea who the hell you are, but apparently you're a billionaire.
I wasn't making a sandwich joke. I was trying to formulate how he's tied to the Rubin Cube.
Rubin's Cube?
I don't know.
All right.
The damn Rubik stole it from us.
Froggy, you're a big wrestling fan. The Undertaker. What did he sound like? Every wrestler I want to talk like Macho Man Randy
No, the
Savage.
Undertaker was very. This is why he was great. He was very quiet, and all he would say was, "Rest in peace."
Is that
Then
really
he
that
goes
was that was his deal? So
and he talked like this.
the Undertaker is getting press because on Sunday.
Oh, the under, and then he had the manager. Remember Perry?
Can I tell the story?
Okay, go ahead.
The Undertaker, whose real name is Mark
Calloway.
That is correct. He was with his wife, and I don't know if it's where were they? The story that I saw.
Michelle?
Are they here in Florida?
Michelle McCool.
Duty called on Sunday. Legendary WWE fighter Undertaker protected his wife, Michelle McCool, from a shark that was swimming dangerously close to her at the beach. It was simply, he said, I was simply enjoying a book on the beach when this vegetation looked a lot like a shark. And there's a picture of it. And he jumps in the water, gets between the shark and his wife. I got to be honest, it looks like a harmless nurse shark.
I'll take him to the top of the hell in the cell and throw him on a table.
I don't think I don't believe it's a deadly tiger shark or anything or a great white. It looks like a pretty docile, friendly nurse shark.
Listen, the Undertaker's not going to hurt a shark. Now you get Hacksaw Jim Duggan out there. He'll kill a shark.
But I don't know if it doesn't say in the story where it happened. Is it here in Florida? Is it the Bahamas? Where the hell is it? Andrew, can you see where the hell it happened? Because the New York Post page 6 story I have doesn't say where.
The Undertaker could barely move at this point. What is he going to do? A shark will kill him.
Anyway, I think it's a nurse shark, and it looks like it's a pretty harmless. If you want to see me with nurse sharks bumping into me, that video is about a year ago. If you go through my Instagram feed, scroll down to last June, and I think I have video up on my Instagram. We're underwater in the Maldives. I went scuba diving with Julian also, and we were on a night dive, seriously, with like 50 nurse sharks that are bumping into you.
Oh,
Like,
this
safe.
tail is getting taller. Last year, it was just you were swimming with nurse sharks. Now they're bumping you.
Next year it'll be.
They were.
We were surrounded by
They were.
hundreds of sharks.
Are you ready to hear about Aretha Franklin's couch?
Do you care where the Undertaker scared a shark away?
Yes, where was it?
The Maldives.
So, exactly where I was a year ago.
Apparently, the incident happened on the islands of the Maldives.
Yes,
Well,
where
a
there's
couple-
like 1,200 or 1,300 islands, by the way. Only a fraction are inhabited.
What's up with her couch? Is the
I-
permanent indention where she used to sit?
Please stop
Is
it.
it like a dehydrated ham sandwich or something?
Aretha Franklin's dinner from 1987
Right?
was found inside the couch. No. This is crazy. Freeway of Love singer, respect singer. You better think about what you try to do to me. You better think. So Aretha Franklin apparently is the subject of a legal battle. A jury has to decide if a note found in her couch is a legal will.
What?
There was a note found in her couch cushions, and does it constitute a legal will? A handwritten document found stuffed in Aretha Franklin's couch in the cushions is at the crux of a dispute over her $6 million estate. I was shocked at that. Aretha Franklin only had a $6 million estate? Really? I would think that her estate would be much greater than that. A Michigan jury was seated yesterday in the case, and they got to figure out whether this is a valid will. Yeah, the panel was chosen to oversee the Oakland County, Michigan probate trial between the Queen of Soul sons, Key Calf and Edward Franklin, who believe the 2014 document is valid, and their brother Ted White II, a.k.a. Teddy Richards, who wants a handwritten note from 2010 to be honored instead. My God, what does Aretha Franklin have jammed in her couch?
You know, what else is in there? Did she sign it? 2
whole chickens and a Coke. Dry white toast.
Some beef jerky.
Of course, classic scenes from the restaurant, soul food restaurant scene from The Blues Brothers.
Only movie you could quote.
That is the only movie I know quotes from, exactly. All right, man, that's crazy. There's some kind of a contest there. What's in Aretha Franklin's couch?
You guys need a host? I'm available.
What's in Aretha's couch?
We have a lot in common, me and Aretha.
We just found Louis Anderson stuffed inside
me.
Aretha Franklin's couch.
I want Louis to do another game show.
Yeah, maybe if you're lucky.
I don't think I've noticed this, but there is a claim that the new Threads app from Meta,
right?
There's a claim that the new Threads app is murdering phone batteries, that the app is just sucking down the power.
Just what I need.
Yeah.
I haven't been on Threads enough to notice that.
I have not joined Threads. I don't need another social media assignment.
I'm all Musk.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same thing, but, you know.
I won't support the Zuck.
They made it very easy. What else do we have? I think that's about it. I have a lot of stuff, but I just can't get to it all.
Yeah.
I didn't get to my whole theme park deal. I got a whole bunch of theme park stories.
Oh, you were going to do the Whammy Doctors guy.
Oh, you know what? I did pull some Whammy Doctor, but I didn't get around to it today.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe I'll do some Whammy Doctor tomorrow. All right, the story quickly here. I got a bunch of theme park items. Andrew, this is kind of up your alley. I saw a story that Disney theme parks are surprisingly empty this summer. Have you heard this?
There have been days when they don't seem that busy.
That's great.
Yeah, Walt Disney World and Disneyland have been significantly shorter in wait times to get on rides, a sign that visitors are staying away this summer. Interesting. And part of it, they say, is that ticket prices have gone through the roof.
It is expensive, and a lot of people are staying away because of the heat.
Yeah.
You need to be a pass hole. Like Andrew, right?
Yeah.
Proud pass hole.
And I think that's about it. I mean, I have a lot more. I can go for another 2 hours here, but we're not going to do it. 9:46 of the MJ Morning Show. We're going to call it a day. Hopefully, at about 9:15 this morning, you heard the $1,000 MJ Cash Stash song. Remember, when you hear the song that I revealed about half an hour ago, when you hear it played later today, be the 7th caller, 800-990-1047, and win $1,000 with the Cash Stash. We're doing it every day this week, next week, the week after, the week after. We're blowing out thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's only here on Q105. This is a local exclusive Q105 contest, so keep listening to win, and we'll see. Yes, Rox.
Oh, I was just saying, tune in tomorrow for how to talk to your kids about kidnapping. And
Oh, my God.
Andrew,
What the hell is your fixation with this? Those more. It's like, you know what? Let me change the closing theme music to tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show. Roxanne will talk about child abductions. It's going to be a hilarious segment tomorrow morning on the MJ Morning Show.
Okay, and One more thing.
Yes.
Andrew, I need Lee's number.
Oh, I have that.
Okay.
I have Lee Span's number. I can give it to you.
Okay.
Your new girlfriend. Yeah, look at that.
Congratulations.
Right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. You need to email me anything. I'm MJ at mjmorningshow.com. We'll see you tomorrow, folks, and let's be careful out there.